Their game's been canceled this week. Number 3, Harrison. Number 4, Texarkana. Number 5, Little Rock Christian. In Class 4A, number 1, Shiloh Christian. Number 2, Stuttgart. Number 3, Arkadelphia. Number 4, Nashville. And number 5, Joe T. Robinson. Class 3A, number 1, Harding Academy. Number 2, Prescott. Number 3, Oxy. Number 4, McGee. Number 5, Rising. The big game we're watching there. Number 2, undefeated Prescott on the road at Glen Rose. The Beavers have won 8 in a row. And in Class 2A, number 1, Fordyce. Number 2, Gurdon. Number 3, Desart. Number 4, Junction City. And number 5, Bigelow. And the big game we're watching in Class 2A, number 3, Desart, traveling to Clarendon with the 6-2A title on the line. Again, thank you for joining us for the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Preview Show, brought to you by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday Night Lights. Also presented by the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas 529 Education Savings Plan, Arkansas Delta Byways, the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Awareness, Centerpoint Energy, UAMS, Hot Springs Convention and Visitors Bureau, Simmons Bank, and in partnership with the Arkansas State Parks. And don't forget, Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will have all the scores from around the natural state on the Arkansas 529 Education Savings Plan Friday night scoreboard show from 10 to midnight to 9 on these same stations, so hope you can tune in for that. For Brad Hallworth, I'm Jay Bunyard. Get out and support your favorite high school team tonight and enjoy a great weekend.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank, and we love tailgates, pep rallies, and Friday night lights. The new school year is here, and nothing brings a community together like football. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Now let's go play some football. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Hello and welcome to the Russell Cyclone pregame show. I'm Mickey Duval. Tonight the Cyclones are back at home for their final regular season game of the year, hosting Siloam Springs. Both teams are coming into this game on losing streaks. The Cyclones haven't won since week 1. Their offense has struggled mightily the last few weeks. Siloam started the season winning 3 of their first 4, but have lost their last 5 games. They've been hit by injury bug and also the COVID bug. Both teams have the chance to opt in or opt out of the playoffs. Should both teams opt in, then tonight's game will determine who gets the 7 seed and who is the 8 seed. Russell had their senior night on their first home game of the season due to the unknown if they would get through the whole season, but tonight is the final home game for all these seniors. We'll take a break and come back and visit with Cyclone head coach Jeff Weaver. You're listening to River Country KCJC.
Thanks for listening to this EAB station for your football. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors like Tyson Foods. Today's Cyclone Live is exclusively sponsored by Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson. Whether you're listening in your car, online, or on your phone, no matter how you hear the broadcast, we're proud to be your home for the best in live football. And the next time you're at the store, remember our partners at Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
If you love quality pizza, Nonna Bella's Pizzeria at 717 South Arkansas will be your new favorite place. The dough and sauces are made daily with only the freshest and highest quality ingredients. Nonna Bella's has added many new toppings to meet our customers' discerning tastes. For the most original and fresh pizza in Russellville, remember Nonna Bella's Pizzeria. We're currently open for delivery and takeout. Order online at nonnabellas2go.com or call 479-317-1034.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Welcome back to the Cyclone Football Pregame Show. We visited with Coach Jeff Weaver and asked him about Siloam Springs.
Offensively, Siloam's got some size up front. They've got a pretty good sized quarterback that can run and throw pretty well. They mix it up well between the run and the pass. We've got to be sound with our eyes in the right spot and play really physical football.
What about their defense? What's their defense look like to you?
Defense has one really good defensive lineman that we've got to know where he is and get a body on him every time. They are big overall. That they have some good size. Maybe not as athletic as some of the defenses we've seen. They're an odd front, which is what we go against every day, and it's going to come down to getting the ball in space and making plays when we do.
They've been hit by injury bug, COVID bug. Is that hard to prepare for because you don't know what or who's going to be on the field, or do you get a pretty good idea?
Well, they lost their number one guy a few weeks ago, and I don't believe he'll be back. The rest of them are, it's hard to kind of prepare for it, but you focus more on scheme and what they're trying to do as a result, and then focus on our scheme and executing what we do against those that front.
Is it like some teams are really play it close to the vest on who they're going to have? Is it because it's got to be hard at this level? It's not like the NFL where everybody comes out with an injury report. Is it tough to find stuff out like that?
Yeah, a lot of times you'll call around a little bit and see who was on the sideline, who wasn't. Maybe expecting a guy to play, and a lot of times we'll go out in pregame and kind of, if we know somebody's been banged up, kind of watch them warm up, see if they're dressed, and if they are, watch how they move and that sort of thing. But once the ball gets kicked off, a lot of that interest goes away, and it becomes more just who is on the field and executing our stuff.
We had senior night on the very first home game, and now this is really their senior night. Did you think, honestly, when we started the season, that we would get to this point where we've had no games canceled or altered or anything like that?
I thought it'd be a struggle across the state, and that it would go kind of how it's gone. There was a time there about week 3 or 4 that I began to think, they may stop all of this. But fortunately, we were able to push through. I'm really excited for our kids that we've gotten to play a complete season. I think it speaks volumes to the job that we've done here at Russellville, keeping our kids healthy. We hadn't had to cancel. Unfortunately, none of the people we played had to cancel, at least the week that we played them. So that's been good. Now we just want to go finish strong.
That's Cyclone head football coach Jeff Weaver. We'll come back with more after this.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, your locally owned, family-owned luxury jewelry establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, is having a really wonderful watch sale right now. 50% off all in-stock Citizen watches now until October 1st. That means Rose Gold, Eco Drive, 50% off. Preview some of these amazing Citizen watches by following Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook and Instagram, or shop online at joshuasfinejewelry.com.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most. Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow!
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe.
And now, the Star Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Please remain standing for the Russellville High School alma mater. You may be serious.
Arkansas, River Valley Heating and Air, putting customers first in the River Valley. By River Valley Tractor, your River Valley Kubota dealer. First State Bank, putting you first. Old South Restaurant. We're here for you. Come on by Old South. By Phil Wright Autoplex, an honest deal at an honest price. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, more than just tires. By Orr Auto Mall. Come see us under the giant American flag. E&F Roofing, keeping Arkansas covered for 3 generations. By Cogswell Motors, serving the River Valley since 1949. By Miller Roofing, a trusted name in roofing. C&D Drugstore, courtesy and service since 1958. By Centennial Bank, real bankers, real people, real relationships. And by River Valley Tinning and Glass, your local glass and tinning experts. Russellville Cyclone football on River Country, KCJC.
Welcome, friends. We're coming to you live from Cyclone Stadium. We're getting ready for some Cyclone football tonight. I am joined by my color man, Aaron Duval, also our cameraman media team, Maggie Duval, Chase Canfield, our producer, John Henderson. And as we get ready and continue with our pregame show, I want to remind you that we're on FM 102.3. We're also streaming the audio live on the internet at rivercountrykcjc.com. And we're also on our Cyclone Booth page on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and search for Cyclone Booth. Well, it's the last regular season game of the season. Will the Cyclones go to the playoffs? That's uncertain. Everybody makes the playoffs this year because of the COVID games that got canceled for Little Rock Parkview when they canceled their games with Greenwood and Lake Hamilton. So everybody's eligible. And, boy, you just hear the rumors, and to be honest, you don't know. We did hear an update from high up. Our superintendent said a decision will be made tonight. Russell has to declare in or out by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, if Russell is going, if they lose this game, they will be the bottom seed out of the West, the 8th seed. If they win, they will be the 7th seed. And so we can determine who they're going to play if Russell's going to be in. If they're the 8th seed, they'll go to Sylvan Hills. If they're the 7th seed, they'll go to Jonesboro. Now, Siloam Springs, I misspoke in the first part of our pregame show. Should they win tonight, they'll actually be a 6th seed. If they lose, they'll be an 8th, so they can't be the 7th seed. I turn to my color man tonight. All that having said, we're focused on this game, what should be, I guess, the second time we've had senior night tonight, or for this season for the Russellville Cyclones. What does Russellville need to do to win this game? What do you see from tonight's game?
Well, I know throughout this season I've talked a lot about the defense. And, of course, you've got to score points, there's no question, but you got to keep the opponent from scoring more than you do. So our defense, I think, has done a very good job considering the amount of time, the amount of minutes that they've played on the field. But I believe that this game is there for us to take. The first thing they got to do is put pressure on this quarterback. I was watching him in pregame. He's a very tall young man. He looks like he's very strong. He may be tough to bring down, but we've got to put pressure on him. The thing about him, though, in pregame, though, he was putting a lot of air underneath that ball when he passed it. So there's a good chance that we could pick some off tonight against this guy. We've got to stay close to their receivers. We cannot let them get behind us, and we can't have a breakdown in coverage. So I think another key, though, is to stop their running game. They know Russellville is weak in running defense, and I believe they're going to test us there. We have got to stop any running game that they throw at us and defend the pass. The key on offense, I think we have got to run. We've got to develop a running game to keep the pressure off our quarterback so he has a chance to look down the field and pick out the receiver so he can hit that. So I think that's the keys tonight for me on defense and offense.
Yeah, you're asking something, Russellville, that they don't really do well is run the football. I think they've only had one game this year where they've done that, but it would take some pressure off the quarterback. Looking at a couple of things that you said, looking at Siloam Springs, their quarterback is number 14, Hunter Talley. He won't wow you. He's only thrown for 1,300 yards. However, completes 57% of his passes, only 4 interceptions all year. Their running game, they just keep plugging in different guys. I mean, Camden Collins is out. He had 5 touchdowns, almost 500 yards rushing when he goes out. Insert Palvison Fazima. He's number 22. He has 613 yards on the ground, has 2 100-yard rushing games. It seems like their thing to do, but they're a very balanced offense. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, Artie Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank, and we love tailgates, pepper alleys, and Friday night lights. The new school year is here, and nothing brings a community together like football. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Now let's go play some football. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Russell already had senior night. They did it the very first home game of the season because they didn't know, because of COVID rules, they didn't know if they would make it through the season. And you didn't want to see what happened with track last year, baseball, softball, and not really get a senior year. But they're honoring them again tonight. Russell had no games changed or altered, and you can see some of the seniors. We're trying to announce them all before we get through. Number 2 out there as a captain, number 2, Finley Golden. Number 3, of course, Braden Whitford. Number 13, Sammy Arizaga. Number 15 is Brady Burnett. Number 16, Trey Potter. Got to say he's a fellow Steeler fan, so he's always a good guy. Number 17, Guillermo Arroyo Hernandez. Also out there at midfield is number 20, it's Christian Salazar. Number 25, Kobe Robinson. Number 27 is Caleb Gray. Number 35 is Christian McMullen. Number 54 is Hayden King. 63 tonight is Jacob Narvison, and of course wearing 64, Dalton Hallmark, who has worn 86 sometimes this year when he's been playing different positions. Of course, he's a two-way starter anyway, but has been at the S-back, but tonight he's going to be on the offensive line. Trey Potter will walk out amongst them because only one person allowed as the team captain to go to midfield because of COVID rules, and he's out there being the team captain representing the Russellville Cyclones. Cyclones in all red tonight. Red jerseys, red pants, of course, their black helmets, white numerals. This is the first time I think this year they've wore red on red. Siloam Springs in all white. They're maroon and gray. Silver is their color, but they're in all white tonight with maroon numbers and silver helmets with the Panther on the sideline. And looks like Russellville has won the toss, and they decided to defer to the second half. And so you know Siloam Springs is going to get the ball and to start the ball game. And it looks like Russell will be defending Cyclone Hill to kick off the game and going towards the concession stand going north. And they both shake hands, and then they come out, and Russellville is going to get behind the helmet and run out for the final time for these seniors, because no matter what happens in the playoffs, Russellville goes to playoffs, they're going to be on the road the entire time. We're going to take a final break. John, if we could do a 60-second break here, and then we'll be back with the kickoff. That's all right with you. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
Are you having trouble deciding which Medicare plan will meet your needs? Is your mailbox full of mail from multiple insurance companies regarding different Medicare plans? Hi, I'm Mike Giroux. Finding the right Medicare plan doesn't have to be frustrating and confusing. Help is just a phone call away. Call Giroux & Associates at 479-857-2810 for an appointment and let us help you find a plan to meet your needs. We represent multiple insurance carriers and we will help you find a plan that is right for you. Call Giroux & Associates today at 479-857-2810 to schedule an appointment.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
A lot of rumors swirling around during this week if Russellville saying, well, they'd have to win in order to go to the playoffs, or maybe if they just played well, not sure. I think the team, though, wants to win. They feel like if they can win, that would, to themselves at least, make themselves want to go to the playoffs. Russellville gets to decide, but, hey, if they win this game, they could move up to a 7 seed instead of an 8 seed. All that going to put on the back burner. Russellville's just concentrating on Siloam Springs. Russellville going to kick off. It will be Alex Bonilla kicking off for the Cyclones, and it's going to be fielded at the 14-yard line across the 25-30, runs into a pile there and brought down shy of the 25. Alex Bonilla kicking off for the Cyclones. First time he's done that this year.
That's a nice line drive kick. No wind tonight, so that's not going to be a factor in the game. But on the cool side, but good football weather.
But yeah, and usually you don't want a line drive like that because they get a running start, and they did do that, and they get 20 yards on the return. However, Russellville able to keep them in check. They're going to start their own 34-yard line. They're going to give it off to Vizima, and he's tripped up after gaining about 4 yards to the 38-yard line.
Jeff Vizima on the carry.
Ty Hips is the one who made the stop on that.
A pickup of 4 yards, and we're up second down and 10. Quarterback is number 14, Hunter Talley. Completed 57% of his passes, thrown for 1,357 yards. He's also rushed for a little more than 450 and 9 touchdowns on the ground. 11 through the air. Has only thrown 4 interceptions this year. He's going to keep it himself after the fake sweep, and he gets across the 40 to the 42, bringing up for a third down for Siloam Springs.
Yeah, number 35, Christian McMullen, 2 times now, the first 2 plays, they've tested Russellville right up the middle, so we can see what they're going to do. They're going to try to break one, get past our linebackers, so we got to watch for that.
One of the few teams that doesn't go hurry up, although they are lining up right now. 2 receivers to each side. Vizima still the running back. Hunter Talley on 3rd down and 3. Brings a man in motion. Are they going to run it here? They're going to give it to Vizima, and he's hit at the 40 and stopped about a yard or a half a yard shy of the first down.
Again, Christian McMullen in on the stop.
And it'll bring it 4th down and 1. They're not really a go for it team. However, on 4th down and 1, we'll see, because it doesn't look like they're going to punt right now. It's 4th and 1. They could be going for it. They could be trying to draw Russellville off sides. They're going to go on the quick snap. Talley going to keep it himself. He's got the first down, still on his feet, brought down at midfield, but we do have a flag in the backfield, and this is probably going against Siloam Springs. I think it's illegal shift, and it is going to be an illegal shift. That means not everybody got set. They snapped it quick as soon as they got set, and apparently not everybody got set. It'll bring it moving back 5 yards now on 4th and 6. We'll see if they're going to go for it. Looks like they're going to run on the punt team here. So, and back deep usually is Christian Ledecker. I see him back there. Their wide receiver. He wears number 12. He's got 131 receptions on the year. And kick one step, kicks this one away. It's off the left. Not a great kick. It'll bounce out of bounds at the Cyclone 38-yard line is where I see that it went out, but we'll have to wait and see where they put it down.
I thought it went out close to the 35.
They're putting it down at the 37. It looked like the 38 to me, so I'm going to call that one not too bad. 25-yard punt, no return, and Russellville will take over at their own 37-yard line. So a 3-and-out for the Russellville defense. 9:56 left to play here in the first quarter. We have no score. Whitford, the quarterback, is going to turn and hand the ball off, and not much going, but getting to the 40-yard line is the running back, and I believe it's Latrell Thomas it is. We thought Latrell might start. I know Kobe Robinson was injured a little bit, didn't practice sparingly this week. They're going to go quickly, though, here on second down from the 40-yard line, rolling to his left, throwing it in and out of the hands of a defender. Number 30 for Siloam Springs, Tanner Keir, should have had an interception, and Russellville very fortunate. That you're not going to find an easier interception. That hit Keener right in the hands.
Oh, it did. Whitford threw it a little bit behind Brady Burnett.
It'll be third down and 8 yards. Whitford, the quarterback, 3 receivers to his left. That's where he's looking. Floats one over. It's complete. He's got the first down. It's Gavin Graham trying to break a tackle at the 42. Doesn't, but he's got first down yardage into Siloam Springs territory. Gavin Graham with the reception to Russellville, going quickly here after the 19-yard pickup. Russellville on first down is a screen pass, complete this near side. Brady Burnett, he's across the 40, inside the 40, breaks a tackle there, inside the 35 to the 31.
Strong running by Brady Burnett, broke 2 tackles to gain that extra yards.
Didn't get a chance to say this on that first completion. Well, I'll say it here in a minute. They're going quick. 1st and 10 for Russellville. Very quick. Latrell Thomas going to take the handoff. He's inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards on the play.
You like to see that on first down, 5 yards or more.
On that first completion of Braden Whitford, that puts him over 2,000 passing yards for the season. He only needed 2 yards, and he got it on that first completion. 2nd down and 4, quickly again. Latrell Thomas again, same play, this time inside the 25, and keeps powering forward. They're going to mark him about the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Cyclones. And Russellville going to go quick here again. This is the quickest we've ever seen them line up. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hard count, nothing there. And so they go check with me. He looks over to Coach Farr, and now Russellville set again. We have no score on 3rd down and short. Latrell Thomas, he's going to pick up the first down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. This is the fastest that Russellville has gone all year.
Carson Smith made a fantastic block for Thomas, that right side.
Russellville at 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Whitford throwing, complete pass to Gavin Graham. He's at the 15 and pushed out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by Keegan Susie.
I think Russellville likes this hurry-up offense.
I think so.
Down and 1 at the Panther 10.
After the pass to Gavin Graham, Russellville has it 2nd down and 1. And now here is Whitford. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. 10 yards on the pickup.
A good blocking up the middle. He went off that right guard, and that's where Dalton Hallmark is, and he did a fantastic block, knocking that defensive man backwards. When you do that, you're going to have a hole there that you can walk right through. That's what Whitford did.
11 yards on the touchdown run. And here's the extra point. It's very low, but it squeaks through there. Russellville leads it 7-0. We'll take a break. With 8:03 left to play here in the first quarter, Cyclones lead at 7-0. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
Welcome back. The Cyclones scoring on their first drive. They go 63 yards in 8 plays. Braden Whitford, 11-yard touchdown run. The extra point is good, and Russellville leads at 7-0. Pretty good start for the Cyclones there. Russellville going to kick off again from the left hash mark, just like they did to start the game. 8:03 left to play here in the first quarter. This one a little higher. That's what we want. Back him up to the 7-yard line. Returned across the 20, 25, and dives forward to the 28-yard line. Cyclones leading at 7-0.
Number 21, Elijah Clark, was right there to make sure he stayed down. Good tackle by Clark.
Along with Elijah Clark. First down and 10 for the Panthers at the 28-yard line.
We need another 3 and out right here.
It'll be Hunter Talley, who did not throw the ball on the first drive. He's going to hand it off on the fly sweep. This is Zachary Gunnerman, and he loses yardage back to the 25-yard line.
Seemed like that play just never developed. It was sweet to the left, and Russellville just spread it out and brought him down. No gain. Like you say, lost yardage.
And losing a couple yards on the play. 2nd down and 12. Maybe we'll see Talley throw it for the first time. He is looking right. He throws across the middle. It's going to be intercepted at the 32-yard line. This is Trey Potter at the 15, at the 10, and brought down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, a great interception by Trey Potter. He just stepped in front of the receiver. The ball was not up in the air. It was a line drive, straightforward ball. Potter just stepped up right between the receiver and the ball and took it out of the air and made a great run back.
Yeah, 28 yards on the run back, and Russellville in business, leading 7-0. And their defense has set them up. Great field position here at the Siloam Springs 4-yard line. Whitford is lining up on the left hash mark. He's going to turn, and he's going to hand it off to the running back. This is number 20, Christian Salazar, and he gets positive yards to about the 1-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play. Remember, Salazar ran that crazy trick play for a big gain 2 weeks ago.
Well, they're running off right guard right behind Hallmark.
2nd down and go. Now under center. Toss sweep, and they were tossing it over to Salazar, but we have a stoppage of play. I see a flag down around the goal line. And we have a dead ball offsides against Siloam Springs. It'll be half the distance. Officially a 1-yard penalty. Still 2nd down. Russellville look like they're going to same alignment here as Whitford's going to go under center. He'll get the snap. He's going to try to power it in himself, and no signal. No signal. Russellville celebrating, but there's no signal. Now we see a signal on the far side. Touchdown.
Yeah, Whitford went in right behind Dalton Hallmark, that right guard, and didn't have to go that far, but a great opening on that right side of that offensive line.
Russellville leading 13-0 here. 6:29 left to play here in the first quarter. Extra point is good. 14-0 Russellville leads. We'll take a break. We'll get a drink of water. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Everyone faces it eventually. Mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa. At some point, there comes a time when our older loved ones need help to take care of themselves. As a child or grandchild, this decision on how to handle it and who to trust can be painful. But it's okay. Here's a name you can trust. Trinity Home Health. You'll find a genuine partner with in-home care that you can trust will treat your family member like family. Find them on Facebook at Trinity Home Health River Valley or call 662-4040. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Welcome back, the Cyclones, leading at 14-0. You couldn't write a better script of how to start this football game for the Cyclones. They go the first drive 63 yards on a touchdown. Second drive set up at the 4 because of a interception by Trey Potter. Returned it to the 4-yard line. Tell you the details on that short drive here in a minute, but the kickoff going to be fielded once again at the 13-yard line and hit hard at the 25-yard line. Returning it was Ledeker, but didn't get very far, just 12 yards on the return.
Ledeker on the return.
Yeah, that's Cave Hogue. Number 34, Hogue, is the one who made the stop. Hit him. It was a good hit.
Russellville's drive goes 4 yards, two plays to do it, 44 seconds. Whitford, his second rushing touchdown of the night. Extra point good. Russellville leads at 14-0. Talley at quarterback, Hunter Talley. Going to fake the sweep. He's going to go for all the marbles, and incomplete, laying out and getting hands on it there. Number 20, and we don't have a 20 for them.
Yeah, he had gotten behind our defense, and ball just a little bit overthrown, but again, a lot of air under that ball.
Okay, Susie, he usually wears number 24. Incomplete pass. Now, he was open, got his hands on it, but it took a pretty good effort just to get his hands on it. Fazima, nope, they're going to throw it again, and wide open, near complete at the 45, ducks back at the 50, and they're going to be brought down at Cyclone territory at the 39-yard line. Is number 3, Gavin Henson, for Siloam Springs. Big gain there for the Panthers, their first completed pass, and they're going to go quick here after the 35-yard pass to the Cyclone 40-yard line. Talley going quick here. He's going to turn, give this one to Fazima. Stutter steps his way. He's at the 35, plows his way forward. Very close to a first down is number 22, Fazima.
Yeah, on that previous pass, I think there was a breakdown in the coverage, and he was too wide open.
Yeah, he was the inside receiver, ran a skinny post, and nobody was on him. Just a missed assignment there. 2nd down and 1 after Fazima's 9-yard run there on first down. Fazima's going to get it again. He's got the first down, breaks free. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Siloam Springs. As he a little high step away in the end zone. And 31 yards on the touchdown, and Siloam Springs answers very quickly.
Well, you can tell Siloam Springs has a big offensive line, and they opened up the holes there. They're testing our running defense. We're going to have to fill in the spots here to stop them.
On to try the extra point is Mancia. The extra point is long enough, and it's good. Russell's lead's been cut in half. It's 14-7. Cyclones still lead, though. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
5 seconds to play in the first quarter. Russellville 14.
Thanks for listening to this EAB station for your football. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors like Tyson Foods. Today's Cyclone Live is exclusively sponsored by Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson. Whether you're listening in your car, online, or on your phone, no matter how you hear the broadcast, we're proud to be your home for the best in live football. And the next time you're at the store, remember our partners at Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
Well, Siloam didn't waste any time. They go 75 yards in a minute, 24. And Palvinson Fazima, 31-yard touchdown run after the extra point. Russell's lead's been cut to 14-7. And you're pointing out number 1, Tracy Daniels, a freshman who just finished up his season with the Whirlwinds, is one of the 2 players back deep for the Cyclones. He's back there along with Elijah Clark inside the 10-yard line. They're going to kick it high, but they're going to kick it short. It's going to be fielded at the 23-yard line across the 30. A little jump cut there to the 35. And I couldn't see who was running that football for Russellville, but he gets to about the 35-yard line. That's Elijah Stratton.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, Elijah Stratton is who it was.
First down and 10, Russellville at the 36-yard line.
Now, Tracy Daniels stays in as running back.
Daniel's going to be the running back to the left of Whitford. 36-yard line, and he's going to get his first high school carry, and he plows forwards for maybe a yard.
Tracy Daniels on the carry. J.P. Wills on the tackle. 2nd down and 9.
Gets to the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Cyclones. Back to pass is Whitford. He's got a man wide open. It's Graham. He's got it at the 25, to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Cyclones. And Russellville leads it 20-7.
Beautiful pass by Whitford. He got nailed about the time he released the ball. But just a beautiful pass and a great run by Graham.
A touchdown pass of 64 yards. unofficially, and Russell on to try the extra point. The extra point is long enough, and it's good. Russell leads at 21-7 with 4:06 left to play here in the first quarter. Big scoring for first quarter. Russell with a 14-point lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
If you love quality pizza, Nonna Bella's Pizzeria at 717 South Arkansas will be your new favorite place. The dough and sauces are made daily with only the freshest and highest quality ingredients. Nonna Bella's has added many new toppings to meet our customers' discerning tastes. For the most original and fresh pizza in Russellville, remember Nonna Bella's Pizzeria. We're currently open for delivery and takeout. Order online at nonnabellas2go.com or call 479-317-1034.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead it by a score of 21-7.
Have we seen this year where both teams scored 28 points in the first quarter?
102.3 FM, and also home in the fifth quarter. The Old Bank Sports Grill. Bonilla in the kickoff for Russellville.
The kickoff is going to be fielded again at the 15-yard line, right around there, 20, 25, 30. They get past the 35 this time. And that's where Siloam Springs will start.
First down and 10 at the Panther 35-yard line.
Got nailed.
Yep. Sorry about it. We got an issue here, and I'm trying to fix it. So,
yeah, that defense got to him. Trayvon Traylor is the one who nailed him first, their quarterback.
Goes down at the 28-yard line, loss of 7, second down and 17.
Yeah, they started at the 35-yard line. Hunter Talley sacked back at the 28. Talley going to roll to his right. Throw one is complete. Dodging a man at the 34. Potter's going to wrap him up and stop him after he gets to the original line of scrimmage and a couple more to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, clock is running.
Christian Ledecker on the reception.
Eli Poland also on the
And that'll put him down at the 37. So second down and 9 for Siloam.
Third down and 8.
Back to pass. Talley going to be flushed out of the pocket, run forward, and he's going to be stopped shy of the first down at the 43-yard line.
Talley on the carry. Shane Booker on the tackle.
And Siloam looked like they were going to go for it on fourth down and 1. Went for it, got the first down, but it was called back due to a penalty. Here at a fourth down and about 2.5 yards, they may be going for it here. They've got receivers split in the pattern, and looks like it's going for it. Russell leading 21-7. And here's the give to the running back. He's hit in the backfield and stopped for a loss of 1. He stopped short of the line of scrimmage, and Russellville's going to take over an excellent field position. Not their best tonight, as they took over once after the interception at the Siloam Springs 4-yard line. But this one they're going to get at the Siloam Springs 42.
Booker is the one who made the stop. Great tackle in the backfield.
Latrell Thomas in the backfield for Russellville, but it's going to be a screen pass to the far side, complete to Gavin Graham, and he slips a man at the 40-yard line and steps out of bounds inside the 35, very close to a first down. They're not moving the sticks as of yet, so I don't know if he got it or not. They're going to give him the 33, so a pickup of 9 on the play. Second down and 1. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Short side of the field is the right on that right hash mark. And play action pass. Screen pass this way is complete to Brady Burnett. Little stop and go is going to allow him to get the first down and more. Dodges him at the 25. He's inside the 15 and tackled at the 14-yard line. Brady Burnett, big play there using his feet. Little stop and go action. And Russellville has it in the red zone. First and 10 at the Panther 14-yard line. Leading 21-7 with 1:42 left to play here in the first quarter. 3 receivers bunched to the left. They're going to give it to Latrell Thomas. I knew I was going to do that tonight. That's an old reference there. But we have a flag on the play. It stops the play right before it started. And it's going to be against Russellville. It's a false start, okay. Russellville's backing up, so it's like they knew it was against them. And we'll see if Russell wants to. Sometimes when they go quick, it's a handoff or a screen. That was that little handoff. We'll see if they do it again. It's not going to be the exact same play because Thomas is to the right of the quarterback, Whitford. On first down and 15, Whitford looking left, pumps, nothing there. He has a dodge, a man steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it. He's inside the 20 and it's popped down at the 16-yard line. Picks up 4 yards on the run. It'll bring up second down and 12. Officially a 3-yard run. Clock rolling. A minute 15 left to play first quarter. Russellville leading by 2 touchdowns. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Play action. Whitford rolling to his right. Stops, nothing there. He's going to roll back to his left. Picks up a block. He's motioning. He's going to throw it to the corner of the end zone. It's complete. Touchdown. He motioned for Trent Stokes. Said, go to the corner. I'll throw it there. And Stokes beat his man there. And the touchdown pass. However, we have a penalty against Russellville, an eligible man downfield against the Cyclones. So negates the touchdown. And sometimes when you have impromptu moves, that usually happens. You get a lineman that gets beyond that 2-yard line of scrimmage. And so it'll be a 5-yard penalty, negates the touchdown. Still second down, but the big thing is it negated the points. 53 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville leading 21-7. Whitford back to pass. Plenty of time. He's going to throw across the middle, incomplete. Threw a little bit behind and low to Gavin Graham is who he was going to.
Well, Graham was in the middle and he broke to the right. The ball was thrown to the left, and maybe just a little miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver.
On the play, third down at 17.
Third down and 17 for Russellville. Leading 21-7. Clock stopped with 48 seconds left. Play clock down to 12, and Russellville just now getting lined up. May see a timeout here if they don't look like what they see. 7 seconds. Now they're going to snap it. Whitford, he's under pressure. He's going to loft it, and it's going to be tipped and incomplete. We have 2 flags in the area. That looked like it was going to be picked off, but I think we're going to get defensive pass interference. He was going to Stokes inside the 5. He just could not get a lot on that pass, Whitford, because he was under pressure. And Siloam Springs is saying it's against Russellville. But nobody signaled yet from the black and white stripes, and that's who we're looking for.
He keeps looking over to Siloam bench.
Yeah. Almost like he's wanting to see if y'all want to decline it or not. It is going to be offensive pass interference.
No, it's
going to be defense. Okay. So to put the ball down at the 11.
10-yard penalty.
There's no automatic first downs in high school football. 10-yard penalty, bring up third down and 7. Russellville gets to replay the down. From the 11. Ball near the left hash mark. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Whitford checking with Coach Farr. They're going to call timeout here. 14 seconds on the play clock, but Russellville's going to call timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville leads 21-7. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Thank you to Cameron Lane Physical Therapy Center for their services tonight.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back. Russellville taking their first of 3 timeouts here in this first half, but they lead it here by a score of 21-7 with 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Cyclones looking at third down and 7 from the Panther 11-yard line. Not a bad timeout here. You want to make sure you got the right play. Russellville can get a first down right around the 4-yard line. Whitford with Thomas to his left. 2 receivers to the right now. Thomas motioning out of the backfield, empty backfield, and a flag's going to be called on the Cyclones, I think, a false start.
Yeah, they had a man move.
So, boy, been a lot of penalties just in this sequence here. Russellville had its first and 10 from the 14. They had a 5-yard penalty on themselves. Another 5-yard penalty, then a 10-yard penalty against Siloam, and then a 5-yard penalty against Russellville. 3rd down and 12. Whitford, play action. He's going to throw the corner of the end zone. Stokes is there. Complete. Touchdown. Trent Stokes on the reception. 16-yard touchdown pass, and Russellville leads it 27-7.
That was a jump ball. Stokes just went up and took that ball away from the defender. And great pass and a great catch.
Now here's the extra point. It's long enough, and it's good. Russellville leads at 28-7 with 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Russellville on that drive, 42 yards in 5 plays in just a minute 38. Whitford hits Trenton Stokes for the 16-yard touchdown pass, and Russellville leads it 28-7. Well, I think even the most optimist fans doesn't think about this. How about 4 touchdowns in the first quarter?
Bonilla kicking off for the Cyclones.
Bonilla going to kick off again for Russellville. Kicks this one now to the right side, so tries a different side. It's going to bounce and be caught at the 18-yard line, across the 25, 30, cuts back at the 40. It could be a foot race, but no, he's tripped up, and I think Bonilla is the one on the tackle, right around the 45, 47-yard line.
Don't know if he'd have made a touchdown, but he saved the possibility of a run back.
At the 47-yard line.
Our defense, we need to plug up the middle as far as a run, because that's where they've been attacking when they do run the ball.
Play action pass for Hunter Talley. He's throwing for it all, and is dove for it. Did they catch it? He did. Complete inside the 20. Sliding to make that nice catch is Susie, number 20, who usually wears number 24. Keegan Susie, what a catch.
Yeah, again, he got behind our defender out there, and a fantastic pass and a great catch.
They have it at the 18-yard line. Pass play of 35 yards. Hunter Talley going to keep it himself on what should be the last play of the first quarter. He gets down inside the 15 to about the 12. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Russellville leads at 28-7. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Keeps on the play, and that is the last play of the first quarter.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, your locally owned, family-owned luxury jewelry establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, is having a really wonderful watch sale right now. 50% off all in-stock Citizen watches now until October 1st. That means Rose Gold, Eco Drive, 50% off. Preview some of these amazing Citizen watches by following Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook and Instagram, or shop online at joshuasfinejewelry.com.
How many times have you had to go without your heating
heating or your air unit when you needed it most. Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Starting the second quarter, Russell leads at 28-7. Cyclones a 6-point underdog in this game, but a fantastic first quarter. But Hunter Talley and the Siloam Springs Panthers looking at 2nd down and 4 from the Cyclone 12. Talley, after the play action, throws it complete out of the backfield inside the 5, inside the end zone to Brendan Lashley for the touchdown.
Yeah, just a little swing pass to the right side, and he did the rest.
Well, yeah, and the quarterback was hit as soon as he let go of it, but Lashley, the fullback, in there for the touchdown. I believe it's his first receiving touchdown of the season. 28-13 our score. They'll try the extra point. It is long enough, and it is good. 28-14. Cyclones still lead it, but Siloam Springs just scoring there. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Special thanks to tonight's tailgate sponsor,
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Welcome back. Siloam Springs scoring a touchdown, making the extra point. Russell's lead is 28-14.
I know Russellville can score quickly, but you can say the same thing about Siloam Springs. They can, when they put the ball up in the air, they can score very quick.
They're going to kick this one deep. It's going to be fielded at the 14-yard line across the 20, 25. It's near the 30, and we'll see where they get stacked up to the 31 for Stratton.
First down and 10 Cyclones at the 31-yard line.
Let's make sure they mark it down. Okay, one official will stand at the 29. It's a 17-yard return for Stratton. Russell does get it at the 31. Ball on the left hash mark. Cyclones leading it 28-14. Russellville, 11:41 left to play in the first half. Has it at their own 31-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Whitford is going to hand off here across the 31. Tracy Daniels getting his second official carry as a Russellville Cyclone. 9th grader that finished his season on Tuesday night. Gets positive yards to the 33, a pickup of 2 yards. He's got 2 carries for 3 yards. Russellville going quickly here. 2 receivers to the short side of the field, the left side, and now we have a flag's going to be called against Russellville, a false start. Russellville going quick, but I think this is the 3rd false start against Russellville.
Yeah, it's one of our receivers, I believe.
It'll be 2nd down and 13 after the penalty.
And 13.
Three receivers to the right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 13. Whitford, screen pass, this near side's complete to Graham. He's across the 30, cuts back to the 35. He's going to be hit and spins his way to the 40-yard line. That pass was almost knocked down, kind of dangerous. They had a defender in the area, but he was being blocked off, I think, by Burnett there. I don't know. It's either Burnett or Hogue, and Russell going quickly here on 3rd down and 1 at their own 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, bunched up there. Thomas is the running back, and play action pass to him, throwing and complete pass to Elijah Clark, but it's going to be negative yards as he spins down at the 38-yard line. He was kind of off balance trying to make that catch, and Russell looking at 4th down and 3.
Yeah, the pass was low and behind him, and he had to get down and, like you say, spin even to make the catch, and his knee hit the turf.
Russell, not a whole lot to lose here, but you're also up 2 touchdowns, and at 4th and 3 from your own 38 has decided to at least look like they're going to punt the football away. Russell doesn't have enough people out there. They're going to run Salazar in there now. And Hallmark, we believe, will do the punting. He gets this one away. It's a wobbly kick. It's going to be fielded at the 29-yard line. And tackled at the 34. On the return is Ledeker, 5-yard return.
Good coverage by our special team. Booker is the one who made the stop. Good coverage.
33-yard punt, 5-yard return. And Siloam Springs will have the ball at their own 34-yard line with 9:57 left to play here in the first half. Well, Russellville has led a couple times by 2 touchdowns, once by 3. 28-14 is the lead right now. Before you could blink, they were up 14-0. Natali going to give it off. No, he's going to keep it himself. He's rolling to his right, points now. He's going to tuck it and run. He's run out of bounds after a pickup of 1. I don't think that was a design quarterback run. He had his eyes downfield, but Booker ran him out of bounds on that far side.
Yeah, we had good coverage in our backfield, so he had to tuck it and run.
2nd down and 9. Ball at the 35-yard line for the Panthers. 9:44 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones leading it 28-14. 3 receivers to the left for the Panthers. Talley looking left. He's going to throw. He's got a man open. This is Susie. It's complete. At the 50, he's into Russell territory. At the 46, where he's brought down.
Wilbers is the one. Number 19 made the stop. Good tackle around the ankles.
Well, Russell bid on the fake there. And they have it at the 46-yard line going quickly now here. Here's the handoff. This is to Gunnerman, and we have a flag on the play back near the line of scrimmage. It's positive yards of about 5-yard pickup, but we'll have to wait and see what the flag is.
Maybe a hold.
They went to Zachary Gunnerman, his 3rd carry tonight, but it may be negated here, and I think that they're going to move Siloam back. It's a chop block. Illegal chop block going against the Panthers. It'll still be first down.
Illegal block below the waist, 10-yard penalty.
It's a 15-yard penalty. I would say the 10-yard penalty, maybe if they heard the PA guy, I thought if they've changed it, it's a 10-yard penalty, usually 15. Chop blocks are dangerous, and you can have somebody engaged with somebody and somebody else coming back and cutting the person, hitting them low. You can't do that when they're engaged blocking with someone else. So first down still in 25. They're going to throw it to Susie, and it's going to be incomplete, but we're going to get pass interference on the Cyclones. And almost like Susie reached out, smart play, he grabbed the Cyclone defender to draw a little bit more contact than it was. But so Russell probably going to give some of these penalty yards back. So instead of first down and 25, it'll be first down at about 15. Is that a 15-yard penalty? I thought it was a 10-yard penalty. Well, it's a 15-yard penalty. So should be first down and 10.
Well, Russellville came with 2 outside linebackers. Put a lot of pressure on Talley. He was lucky to get that ball away.
They're calling the 2nd down and 10. I don't understand it. They had a first down and 10, and we've had back-to-back penalties, haven't they? I don't think they counted that first down. It should be first down, I thought. We'll see if that matters. Pass complete to the far side at the 40-yard line, and ridden down right around the first down sticks is the receiver on that far side. I think that's Lashley. No, it's Gavin Henson.
And number 35, McMullen.
But not after he got the first down at the 36. Pickup of 10 yards. Siloam with the football at the Cyclone 36. Russell leading 28-14. Play action pass. Talley. He's throwing for the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. He was going for Christian Ledeker on that far side. Man-on-man coverage. Good coverage by Finley Golden. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. 8:27 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones leading it by 14. Russell with 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. Hunter Talley, the quarterback for Siloam, has 3 receivers to the left. He's looking right. He's going to be hit as he throws, but got rid of it. Incomplete pass, and a late flag coming in on that far side. I think this is going to be pass interference against Russellville. Talley paid for it. He was hit by McMullen, and someone else laid a lick on him. But I think it's going against Russellville. It is going to be pass interference against the Cyclones. So it'll give Siloam a first down. Russellville leading 28-14.
At the 21-yard line.
After the 15-yard penalty, gives them first and 10 at the Cyclone 21-yard line. Russellville now penalized 6 times for 50 yards unofficially. We lost part of our stats on the first quarter. Going to try to total that at halftime. And here's the give to Fazima, running the sweep left, and he's hit inside the 20, gets to the 17-yard line, pick up a 3 on the play. Haven't seen Fazima in a while, since about the first couple drives. Wondered if he was okay. Palvitson Fazima.
Not a very big runner, but a very strong runner, very fast.
He gets 3 yards on the play, second down and 7. He's to the 18-yard line. Talley going to turn and hand the ball off to Fazima, and he's going to be wrapped up right around the 20. Loss of yards on the play. A host of Cyclones in on that stop.
Yeah. Trailer, Hallmark.
Yeah, it seemed like the whole defensive front. It's going to be third down and about 9. They need just inside the 12-yard line for a first down. They're in the red zone here, but they push back a little bit. 7:18 left to play here in the first half. Clock is rolling. Russell leads 28-14. Siloam with the football, 3rd and 9 from the Cyclone 20. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Talley back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Gets rid of it, throwing to the end zone, and Susie's wide open. Cyclone defender fell down, and it leads to a touchdown for Siloam Springs.
Talley to Susie for the score.
20-yard touchdown pass, and that makes it 28-20. You're feeling good a few moments ago when you're up by 3 touchdowns. Now it's been cut to 1 score. We'll see if it's 7, depending on the extra point here by Mancia. The kick is up. It's long enough, and it is good. 28-21. Cyclones still clinging to a 7-point lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
28, Siloam 21.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
Are you getting nervous yet? I'm getting a little nervous. Russellville scoring 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, leading at one point 28-7. It's now 28-21. 6:55 left to play here in the first half. Well, I know Siloam was a 6-point favorite coming in this game, but I don't know what the over-under is, but we're already at 49 points, 7 touchdowns in this game, and we're not even to halftime yet. They tried to kick it to the freshman last time, didn't get enough leg into it. Freshman Tracy Daniels on that far right side. He's going to come up, and he is going to field this one. He's at the 20. He's across the 25, ducks down. The 30-yard line is where he'll be brought down, so a 10-yard return by Tracy. And the fans know that. They know that's Tracy Daniels. They're cheering him on. They dressed out about almost 20 freshmen this week after the junior high finished their season with a 33-14 victory at Morrilton. They played on Tuesday night. They said, we'll let you come practice this week and dress out for the game. And we thought we might see a few of them in there. Saw Tracy Daniels in here. Here's the give to the running back, straight up the gut. Bouncing off is Thomas, looking for some room and nothing there, and he's going to lose a couple yards on this play.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole. There wasn't anything there on that right side, and he decided to break it out, and there's nothing there either, so he took it back up the middle.
Lost 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12 for Russellville. as good as that first quarter went, the second quarter so far has belonged to Siloam Springs, as they've cut the Cyclone lead down to 7. Russell looking at second down and long. Here's a little pass inside, juggled and incomplete. I think Brady caught it 2 different times, but needed to catch it that third time. He was running with it and trying to hang on. They had faked the screen. Russell had done the screen probably 3 or 4 times, and that time they faked it and tried to hit Brady on that inside slant. It stopped the clock with 6:04 left, and Russell looking at third down and 12. Empty backfield for Braden Whitford. 5 wide receivers in the pattern. Russell needs the 40-yard line for a first down. Back to pass is Whitford. Looking, throwing across the middle. It's juggled and incomplete. We have a flag on this near side that just now came in. And I don't know of a receiver or a player in the area.
There wasn't anybody.
Yeah, there's nobody. And the official that threw the flag just turned and said something to Coach Weaver. And I think it might be a sideline warning. Nope. Dead ball against Russellville. Penalties declined.
Illegal receiver downfield.
Okay, ineligible receiver downfield. That's
penalty is declined.
It would not have been a first down anyway. So Russellville going to punt the football away. Ran off almost a minute. This will be their second punt should they kick this one away. Hallmark had a 33-yarder his first time. And they've got the return on. Russellville going to get the punt away. They got 2 men back there. And it's going to be returned from the 42-yard line and returned to about the 44. Nice tackle there by number 20, Christian Salazar. Returning it was Ledeker. They got 2 yards on the return.
Both punts of Russellville, we've had excellent coverage.
It's a 30-yard punt, 2-yard return. And the Panthers looking to tie this ball game if they score on this drive. Cyclone defense needs a stop. They stopped Siloam on a 3-and-out the first time. On the second drive was an interception by Trey Potter, who returned it to the Siloam Springs 4-yard line. That led to Russellville's big lead, 14-0 early on. Fazima is going to keep it on the sweep, running right side, and is going to be hit and dropped back at the 39-yard line with authority. He was picked up and slammed on his back by Ty Hips. Legal play, vicious play. A 5-yard loss. I mean, you see that move in WWE. He picked him up, faced him, picked him up and slammed him down on his back. 5-yard loss.
We may not see Siloam Springs run that play again for a while.
Yeah, Fazima doesn't want to run the play. I don't blame him. Second down and 15 for Siloam. Russellville leading by 7. Back to pass is Talley. Here comes the blitz, meeting a screen. It's going to be tipped and intercepted by Hallmark at the 34. Rumbling down inside the 25 to the 21-yard line.
Senior Dalton Hallmark tipped that ball straight up in the air and caught it. And the way he ran with the ball, I might want to sign him up as fullback.
To the Panther 21-yard line. First down.
He intercepted it at the 34 and returned it to the 21. The 13-yard return in Russellville is in business once again, and the defense comes through again. It's their second interception, and the second time they returned it deep into Siloam Springs territory. Here's Whitford on the fake handoff. I thought he gave it. He loses 2 yards on the play back at the 23.
I don't know if that was a design run by the quarterback or just missed a handoff.
I got to say, Hunter Talley, the quarterback for Siloam Springs, has 4 interceptions coming into this game on the season, and Russell's picked off 2 of them. So make that 6 interceptions now. Russell's offense going the wrong direction, 2nd and 12. Whitford, screen pass complete to Gavin Graham at the 25. He's going to reverse his field, running back towards the left, picking up a block. He's inside the 20, inside the 15. He's got the first down and gets inside the 10. Making something of nothing. Gavin Graham gets the first down for the Cyclones inside the 10. They'll have it 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, there was nothing there, and that's a smart run by Graham.
4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Russell leading by a touchdown once more. Here's the give to Latrell Thomas, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but that'll be it.
Gain of 1.
Again, seemed like they had a little problem handing the ball off to Thomas there.
2nd down and goal from the 9. No gain on the play. Ball near the left hash mark. Whitford Play action, looking left, nothing there. He's going to try to move in the pocket a little bit, spinning his way down inside the 6-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and goal for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Whitford wanted to hit Thomas going down that, Stokes going down that left side, and he was covered completely.
Well, smart play not throwing it in the end zone. Don't want to turn over here. They're going to say his forward progress was stopped at the 7, 3rd and goal from the 7. Clock rolling, 3:09 left to play here in the first half. Russell leading 28-21. Trying to turn the second Siloam Springs Panther turnover into points. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Empty backfield as Thomas motions out, and we have a timeout called by the Cyclones. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
Here for you, so come on by Old South.
2:52 left to play here in the first half. Russell leading 28-21. They've got it 3rd and goal from the Siloam Springs 7-yard line. After the Cyclone timeout, 2 receivers at each side. They're bunched up. 1 goes in motion towards the right. Whitford going to roll to his right. Stops and looks. The ball tipped high in the air. It's going to be complete at the 5. Gavin Graham picks up a yard on the tip pass play. It was not to him. He was going for the end zone. But Graham on the 1-yard reception, and now decision time for the Cyclones, and no decision for Coach Weaver. He wants to tack on some more points, and so he's bringing in Bonilla in there to try to kick this field goal. A little longer than a extra point here, but not much longer than an extra point. From the right hash mark, the kick is long enough, and it is good. 23-yard field goal by Bonilla, and the Cyclones' lead is extended to 10. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
31, Siloam 21 with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to play.
Hi, this is Danny Hips, General Manager of Phil Wright Autoplex. And we know that some of our customers who buy from us because of our world-class brands, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. But we are proud that a whole lot of our customers buy from us primarily because of our trustworthy people. And for the past 45 years, we've been earning that trust one vehicle at a time. Order your new vehicle today at philwright.com or come see us at 3300 East Main in Russellville. Because if you haven't bought from us lately, it's because you hadn't shopped with us lately. So come see us.
Well, it's important that you turn that turnover into points. Didn't get the touchdown, but a field goal is points, and that's what the Cyclones want to do. You don't want to come away with nothing, and on 4th down and goal, they decide to kick the 23-yard field goal. That drive goes 15 yards, 6 plays, 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Alex Bonilla, 23-yard field goal, and Russell leads it 31-21. We're not even through the first half yet. 2:18 left to play first half.
Yeah, you're happy to see a senior like Dalton Hallmark get his interception. And again, he did a great run back with that.
2 turnovers by the Panthers have been turned into 10 points. Here's the kickoff, and it's a free ball. It goes through the legs of Susi. He's got it, and he's running backwards. A flag flies at the 15-yard line. He's going to be tackled back at the 12. He tried a running catch. Instead, didn't want it to hit, but actually hit and went between his legs at the 20. And he retreats to pick it up at the 15. Goes negative 3 yards on the return, and we have a flag. It's going to be against Siloam, and from the 15, well, no, at the end of the run, it's going to be half the distance, right? It'll put it down at the 8-yard line.
Yeah. Another illegal block.
So the Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. 2:05 left to play here in the first half. Here's the give to Vizima straight up the gut, and he gets across the 10 to the 13-yard line. You're down by 10. The Panthers almost have to be happy to be down 10. Their largest deficit has been 21 points in this first half. And I don't know if they're thinking, well, let's just run the clock out. Or maybe get a first down, see what happens. They don't want to punt it away to Russellville. They're taking their time here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a pass that's going to be tipped but complete at the 19-yard line. That's enough for the first down. But concentrate and catch that pass with Jonathan Graves. He has the first down. Finley Golden made a pretty big hit there. But it's 1st and 10 for Siloam. They are going quickly here. 1:30 left. Talley back to pass. Hunter Talley going to tuck it and run. He's across the 20, 25. He's got the first down and cut down at the 34-yard line. And now you got to think they're probably going to a little bit more pep in their step, and you can see them now. Clock is stopped as they move the chains. 1:23 left. Siloam Springs going quickly, and now the clock rolling. 1:19, 1:18 left. Talley going to turn, hand off to Fazima. He'll get a couple of yards to the 38-yard line. That's an odd play. You just got 2 first downs, and you run it right up the middle for Siloam Springs, and they're not calling timeout, but they are going quickly here after the 3-yard pickup. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Flag flies. It's going to be a false start against Siloam Springs.
Yeah, their left side receiver, number 20, has jumped the gun.
Well, it was weird. They started going quickly. They picked up another first down, and then they just hand off to pick up 3 yards. It's kind of weird. They have all 3 timeouts, and usually after you get a first down, definitely 2, you start going to that 2-minute offense. And it'll be a 5-yard mark off against the Panthers. Bring up 2nd down and 12. Panthers want to switch footballs. You get to, when you're on offense, you get to use your own football. And I guess Russell had thrown out a different football because they throw that one back to the Cyclone sidelines. 2nd and 12 from the 33-yard line. Clock rolling, 53 seconds left. Talley back to pass, pumps, nothing there. He's going to look to his left. He's going to be sacked back at the 29-yard line. Looked for a minute he was going to run, but then he was still kind of motioning backwards to see. And now I bet Siloam Springs is going to take their time on this one. 3rd and 16. No, they're lining up quickly. 34 seconds left. If they throw an incomplete pass here, you see Russell use a timeout. Back to pass is Talley. He's looking. He's going to heave it downfield. Susi is going to get offensive pass interference. He knocks down Finley Golden and makes the catch, but that was about as obvious pass interference as you're going to see. Finley was playing the football, and Susi was worried he was going to be intercepted. Pushed him down, made the catch, but it'll negate that play. 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Now, what it does, though, is it means Russell may not get the ball back. But you don't want to decline it if you're Russell because that was a completed pass.
Well, the thing about it is, at the second half, Russellville is going to get the ball.
Yeah. 3rd down and 31 for Siloam. The clock was rolling before that last play, which means they're supposed to let it run here, but it hadn't started yet. Siloam, they're lined up. They're wanting to run a play here. And here we go. Clock rolling now. They're going to turn and hand it off to Fazima. He's across the 20, 25, breaking a tackle there. He gets to the 29-yard line. Is Russell going to call timeout? A 15-yard pickup, but it's going to be 4th and 16. And sure enough, the Cyclones going to use a timeout with 11 seconds left. They're going to say, hey, maybe we could come after this one and block this kick. Why not? Russell leading by 10 here. We're going to keep it right here. 11 seconds left to play here in the first half. Russell leads at 31-21. It's 4th and 16 for the Panthers at their own 29-yard line. Well, there's 2 schools of thought here. You could try to return it and see what happens, maybe get off an extra offensive play, or you don't want to set up the return. You could try to go after it, maybe get a block punt. Russellville's blocked their fair share of punts and field goals and extra points this year. Had a couple touchdowns on block punts, too, this season. So we'll see what they want to do. Punting is Christian Ledeker, and Russellville has one man back deep. That's Tracy Daniels. Everybody else bunched up around the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is the 29-yard line. We have a stoppage of play because the clock wasn't ready. They had run where you see how much time is left in the timeout, and it wasn't reset yet. It was still like at 4 seconds. And Probably good for Siloam because that was a bad snap. Ledeker did a great job of hauling it in, but they're going to snap it from their own 29-yard line. Gets a snap off. He kicks it away from pressure. Russell was back there, too. It's going to hit at the Cyclone 46 and be touched by Siloam and down at the 47-yard line with 3 seconds left. So it's a 24-yard punt with no return.
No return. First down and 10 for the Cyclones.
Well, what do? You go for a bomb?
Why not? You have nothing really to lose here. You're not supposed to win this game.
6-yard line.
I think that'd be a good play. Line up the receivers and take off.
Maybe you get a pass interference. Russellville has it at their own 47-yard line. Whitford's definitely got the arm. They have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to left. This will be the last play barring a penalty. Oh, they're going to hand off to Trell Thomas. He's at midfield. He's at the 45, 40, picks up a couple blocks. He's at the 30, stops there, cuts back. He's now at the 20 and going to be spun down there at the 20. Big run, but that's where we end the half. Good way to end the half after the 33-yard pickup. But we've come to the end of the first half with our score, Russellville 31 and Siloam Springs 21. We'll take a break, come back with your halftime show. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country, KCJC.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees' products and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Welcome back. We're here at halftime, and a big surprise for a lot of people who thought that Siloam was going to win this game. They're favored by 6, but Russell with 4 touchdowns in that first quarter. They lead it here at halftime, 31-21. I turn to my color man, Aaron Duval. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, it's been a good first half for offense and defense. On the offensive side, our receivers are getting open, and they are really, and it is maybe hard to explain, but when that ball is coming to them, the receivers are attacking the ball. They're going after the ball. They're not letting the defender get in a position to either knock that ball down or intercept it. They're going after that ball, and they're bringing it down. So good job by our receivers. Good job by Whitford, as always, getting the ball to them. Once the receivers get the ball, they are doing some smart running. Cutting back, picking up blocks, looking for blocks, and we've seen that 2 or 3 times tonight. On defense, we've put the pressure on the quarterback. We've gotten to him a few times tonight. After about the time he's passed the ball, he's taken some shots. We put pressure on him where he had to just bring the ball down and start running with it. He's a strong runner, but we've been able to keep him from making any long yardage. They've made some yardage with their running back, but overall I think our defense has played good. We've picked him off a couple of times. Great job by Dalton Hallmark getting his hands up in the air and tipping that ball straight up, then coming down with it. And a great run. I think he ran back 11 yards with the ball, so he's done a good job. We've had a balanced game on defense and offense in this first half, and it's shown on the scoreboard.
Well, don't forget to Trey Potter there with his interception that returned it to the 4-yard line of Siloam Springs. But, I mean, not to say it's never as good as you think it is, but it was impossible almost to think after you're up 28-7 that it was going to be sustained through the whole team. You knew Siloam Springs, good enough team, they're going to put a little run in them, and they did and cut it to 7. Russell able to tack on that field goal and lead it here by 10.
Well, we had to take the field goal. We couldn't go for a touchdown or fourth down there that close to the goal line. Yeah, you like to pick up a touchdown, but you always want to come away with points. Once you've intercepted the ball and turned it over to our offense, you want to come away with points. And so I think it was good that Russellville went for a field goal, built the lead back up to 10. And that's where we sit now, especially with us getting the ball to start the second half.
We're going to take a break here. Russellville leading at halftime 31-21. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank, and we love tailgates, pepper alleys, and Friday night lights. The new school year is here, and nothing brings a community together like football. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Now let's go play some football. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram, or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
Are you having trouble deciding which Medicare plan will meet your needs? Is your mailbox full of mail from multiple insurance companies regarding different Medicare plans? Hi, I'm Mike Giroux. Finding the right Medicare plan doesn't have to be frustrating and confusing. Help is just a phone call away. Call Giroux & Associates at 479-857-2810 for an appointment and let us help you find a plan to meet your needs. We represent multiple insurance carriers, and we will help you find a plan that is right for you. Call Giroux & Associates today at 479-857-2810 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead it by a score of 31-21. We mentioned to you about the playoff situation. Russellville is eligible for the playoffs, but they do not have to decide if they're going to go to the playoffs until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. There will be a conference call tomorrow afternoon with all the teams, coaches of the 6A West, and we know that Benton's coach is the sort of the chairperson. He drew the short straw. That's you want to say that, and so they will decide meetings and all that, and who's opting in and who's opting out. There have been rumors floating around. There was rumors that floating around that Van Buren was going to opt out no matter what, and maybe Russellville, maybe Siloam Springs, maybe West Memphis. We can tell you that West Memphis has actually decided to play, even though they're going to be the 8th seed and take on the winner of the Lake Hamilton-Greenwood game. And, boy, if it's Greenwood, think about that. You're West Memphis. You're the 8th seed out of the East. You're going to drive 5 hours to Greenwood probably to get mercy ruled by halftime and 5 hours back. But they have elected to. They've already said that they're going to play. Of course, the East playing most of their games last night. Russellville, should they win this game and they go to the playoffs, they'll be a 7 seed. Should they lose this game and they go to the playoffs, they'll be an 8 seed. So that's what they're playing for. Siloam Springs is playing for a 6 seed. If they win, they get to be the 6 seed because they beat Van Buren in their first conference game of the season, 43-42 in overtime. They went for 2 in overtime and got it. And so Van Buren would slip down to be the 7 seed if Siloam Springs won this game. Now, if Russell's the 7 seed, they're going to go on the road to Jonesboro. If they're the 8 seed and they go to the playoffs, they will go on the road to Sylvan Hills. Jonesboro was actually the last playoff victory for Russellville as it happened in 2017. And Russellville defeated Jonesboro in the first round of the playoffs 36-29, ended up losing the next week to Pine Bluff. Sylvan Hills was the last playoff loss that the Cyclones had, and so either way, you're going a long ways. But it's almost like I don't want to go to Jonesboro, but I'd rather be the 7 seed. But we'll find out all that later tonight, probably tomorrow morning. If you check our Facebook page, we'll let you know if Russell's in the playoffs, out of the playoffs, and either way, also who they'll play and all that. We're going to take a break. Russellville leading here at halftime, 31-21. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country KCJC.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
Everyone faces it eventually. Mom, Dad, Grandma, or Grandpa. At some point, there comes a time when our older loved ones need help to take care of themselves. As a child or grandchild, this decision on how to handle it and who to trust can be painful. But it's okay. Here's a name you can trust. Trinity Home Health. You'll find a genuine partner with in-home care that you can trust and will treat your family member like family. Find them on Facebook at Trinity Home Health River Valley or call 662-4040. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Thanks for listening to this EAB station for your football. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors like Tyson Foods. Today's Cyclone Live is exclusively sponsored by Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson. Whether you're listening in your car, online, or on your phone, no matter how you hear the broadcast, we're proud to be your home for the best in live football. And the next time you're at the store, remember our partners at Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
If you love quality pizza, Nonna Bella's Pizzeria, 717 South Arkansas will be your new favorite place. The dough and sauces are made daily with only the freshest and highest quality ingredients. Nonna Bella's has added many new toppings to meet our customers' discerning tastes. For the most original and fresh pizza in Russellville, remember Nonna Bella's Pizzeria. We're currently open for delivery and takeout. Order online at nonnabellas2go.com or call 479-317-1034.
Welcome back. Pretty good first half for the Cyclones. They lead it by a score of 31-21. We're trying to get some updates. Have not been able to get any updates of the games going on in our conference, but we will get those to you. Of course, the biggest game of the night in 6A is Greenwood against Lake Hamilton. The winner of that game will be the 1 seed. The loser of that game will be the 2 seed out of the West. The East seedings are all set pretty much. Out of the East, Sylvan Hills will be the number 1, Jonesboro 2, El Dorado 3, Pine Bluff, if they defeat Sheridan tonight, will be a 4 seed, Searcy 5, Marion 6, Sheridan 7, and West Memphis 8. As far as the West, Greenwood Lake Hamilton winner will be 1, and the loser will be 2. Benton is already locked in as the 3, we believe. Little Rock Parkview and Mountain Home winner will get the 4 seed, the loser will get the 5 seed. Siloam, we said, could be a 6 seed if they defeat Russellville. Van Buren could be a 7 seed, Russellville 8 seed. Should Russellville win, then Van Buren will be the 6, Russell will be the 7, and Siloam will be the 8. There was some talk, too, if Siloam if they're the 8 seed, they may opt out. Getting an update here from our buddy Rick Elliott. He said Benton leads Van Buren 25-15. So that's That's a big game, and I was talking to our buddy Jim Gardner and said, "Hey, is anything on the line?" And he said, "Well, they're treating it like things are on the line for Benton because he says they've got to get some things shored up, and it's almost like that you do want to play your best ball going into the playoffs." Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you're going to go into playoffs right now, last week, this week, you want to start reaching your peak, and the way Russell's played tonight. It's been an outstanding game, well balanced. Russell's just looked good in the first half of this game.
Yeah, we apologize for not having any halftime stats for you. Hopefully, we'll have them at the end of the game. I'm trying to update them on our breaks. Do want to give you the other scores. We do have them pulled up here at halftime. Little Rock Parkview leading Mountain Home 17-7, and the game of 6A is. Right now is the shocker of 6A. At halftime, Lake Hamilton hosting Greenwood, and the Wolves leading the Greenwood Bulldogs 14-10. That's a halftime score. Pine Bluff, the only game from the East, leading Sheridan at halftime by a score of 13-9. Don't have many area teams playing. Some are out with the COVID and then deciding if they're going to play in the playoffs. Morrilton, though, leading Clarksville at the half, 12-7. And I think right now that's all we have as far as area games being played. Russellville leading 31-21 at the half. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellners invite you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellners can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellners Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, your locally owned, family-owned luxury jewelry establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, is having a really wonderful watch sale right now. 50% off all in-stock Citizen watches now until October 1st. That means rose gold, Eco Drive, 50.
It costs an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading here at halftime by a score of 31-21. And Ricky Elliott's updated us here that Van Buren has scored right before halftime with 33 seconds left in the first half. Benton leading Van Buren 25-22. You know, if Van Buren wins and Siloam Spring wins, I think, do they both still have one victory? And Siloam Springs would still get the tiebreaker over them because of beating them in the first conference game of the season. The game went to overtime, and Siloam Springs went for two in overtime. You see that so many times, they won the game 43-42. Siloam Springs lost their opening game at home against Rogers 52-42. They won their next three. They crushed Pea Ridge, scoring 55 points in that game, beat Harrison, which was a surprise to many, 34-14. Of course, beat Van Buren. They were 3-1, 1-0 in conference. Since then, they lost their next 5 games, and really only one of them they were competitive in. Of course, they got shut out to Benton 42-0. Greenwood Mercy ruled them. Lake Hamilton beat them 42-19. Mountain Home was the game that was close. They lost by 9, 28-19. Parkview shut them out last week, 37-0. So they come in here reeling, even though a 6 seed is possible for Siloam Springs. Russellville, the flip side of that, they won their first game of the year. Haven't won a game since, but they've lost some close ones. They beat Morrilton 15-10. Lost a 4-point game to Southside, a 5-point game to Valonia, 7-point game to Benton, and after the loss at Van Buren, lost a 1-point game to Lake Hamilton, and they've been beaten soundly the last 3 weeks. But, again, everybody still has a chance to make the playoffs in every classification just about. And I think it's not going to be much for the AAA to work around 6A since there's only 16 teams in 6A. But if everybody opts in at, the 5A, 4A, there's no telling. They may have to push back the playoffs. And they're kind of hoping, I think, that a lot of people will opt out of the playoff situation at the lower classifications.
I know Russellville would like to play, and just the thoughts of playing in Jonesboro is enough to travel 4 hours one way.
Yeah.
That can really tire out a team as they travel that distance.
But the good thing is Russellville schools are virtual Friday, and so they wouldn't have school that day, and they could mosey on over there on that side of the state. If it is Jonesboro, Russellville is 3-3 all time against Jonesboro. They first met in 1923, and Russellville lost that game. They played 4 times between 1941 and 1947. Then they didn't play for 70 years, and then the last time they played, Russellville won in 2017. Russell's actually won the last 2, but 3-3 is that series between the Cyclones and the Hurricane of Jonesboro. Cyclones leading here at halftime, 31-21. I tell you what, John, can we do a 3-minute break here? We're going to take a 3-minute break as both teams are about to come back out on the field, and I think they're going to give a 3-minute break. So Russellville leading by 10. They'll start the second half with the football, and we're going to take a break and then come back with the second half. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Hi, this is Danny Hips, General Manager at Phil Wright Autoplex, and we know that some of our customers who buy from us because of our world-class brands, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. But we are proud that a whole lot of our customers buy from us primarily because of our trustworthy people. And for the past 45 years, we've been earning that trust one vehicle at a time. Order your new vehicle today at philwright.com or come see us at 3300 East Main in Russellville. Because if you haven't bought from us lately, it's because you haven't shopped with us lately. So come see us.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Welcome back, the Cyclones and the Panthers. About ready for the second half. They put extra time on the clock when both teams came out, but we're ready for the second half. Russell leading 31-21.
What Russellville needs to do is when they come out with the ball, they just need to take their time, go down and score, and add to this 10-point lead. That would take a little bit of steam out of Siloam. Siloam's a team, though, that you've got to score a great majority of the time you get the ball, because they can score from anywhere on the field, and they've shown that tonight. They move the ball very quickly. So we need to stack on this lead a little bit.
Russell won the opening toss and elected to defer to the second half, and still was able to score 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. Just a field goal in the second quarter. They lead it here 31-21. We have the scoreboard show coming up here on 102.3 at the end of the ball game. It'll start at 10 o'clock. Whether we're done or not, they'll start at 10 o'clock. Rex Nelson, the host, and going all the way to midnight. And they won't be able to tell you much about the playoff picture because all that's going to be decided tomorrow afternoon. Mancia will kick off to the Cyclones. This one's going to be fielded by Tracy Daniels at the 16-yard line. He's across the 20, 25, cuts back at the 30. He's got some room. Tracy Daniels in midfield. He's at the 40, 35. Can't break that last tackle. Gets inside the 30 to the 27-yard line.
Well, you know he had the ability to do something like that, and he showed it tonight. He picked up his blockers real well, and then it was just a foot race toward the end zone.
Ninth grader Tracy Daniels, don't want to harp on that, but if you didn't get to see the junior high team play, you missed it. And it's not just Tracy Daniels. That whole team was pretty good. Had one loss in the conference, 59 yards on the return by Tracy Daniels, and Russellville is in business at the 25-yard line of Siloam Springs. 59 yards on the return by the freshman. Whitford out of the shotgun. He's going to give it to Thomas, and he plows forward, still on his feet, and brought down at about the 22. Pickup of 3 on the play.
Running to the right side of that offensive line behind Traylor and Hallmark.
Second down and 7 for the Cyclones. Ball near middle between the hash marks here. Here's a pass. It's in and out of the hands of Gavin Graham. He had gotten behind the defense. He was going to walk into the end zone there. You talk about a breakdown in assignment. That was it. Gavin Graham almost had another touchdown tonight.
Well, it was a good pass by Whitford. Hit him right in the hands, and I think he knew he was going to go into the end zone.
Third down and 7. Ball at the 22-yard line. Whitford back to pass. Looking right this one. Tipped at the line and incomplete. I don't know who he's going to. He had 3 wide receivers on that right side. He had Burnett and Graham and also Clark. And Burnett just looked over at the sideline and said, hey, let's go for this. It's 4th down and 7. From here, it would be a 39-yard field goal. And Russell's going to go for it. They need inside the 16-yard line of Siloam for a first down. Carson Smith, the S-back, empty backfield. Whitford back to pass, rolling to his right, throwing. It's incomplete. Tried to go to Brady Burnett. It would have been a first down. But Russellville cannot convert on that. On the incomplete pass. Heard a lot of whistles, and I see a flag over on the far side on the 21-yard line, but I think it's going against Russellville, so it'll be declined. An eligible man downfield, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Russellville would have had to have done it from 4th and 12.
Well, that call has been made quite a bit tonight.
It has been. So Siloam holds on 4th down, and they take over at their own 22, dodging a bullet after a great return by Tracy Daniels to start the second half of 59 yards. And here's the give to number 11, Gunnerman. He stumbles forward there, running backwards at one point. Down at the 26. A pickup of 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6. 10:43 left to play third quarter. Russell's lead is 10. Here's the give, and this is to Gunnerman again, and he's weaving his way. He's got the first down just past the 35 to the 36-yard line.
I think they've tried, Siloam's tried one or two sweeps tonight and hadn't done that well. Their success has been right up the middle of that Russellville defense.
That's Gunnerman's longest run of the game at 10 yards. He's going to get the call again. No. Talley back to pass, play action. He's got him in at the 45, at the 35 now. Cuts back, and he may go the distance, being chased at the 20, at the 10. He's going to be tripped up inside the 10. But that is, I believe that's number 3 on the reception. That's Gavin Henson. He's been the thorn in Russell's side tonight. Good play action pass and plenty of time for Talley to complete that pass. They're going to mark him down at the 6-yard line, and Siloam Springs to the line going quickly after the 58-yard reception. Talley going to play action. He's going to keep it himself. This time bounces off a would-be tackler and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, ran right off his right tackle and is wide open over there.
And Siloam Springs did not go fast that much, but we've seen it a couple times here tonight. Saw it there, and Hunter Talley with a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Cyclone lead is the smallest it's been in a long time since the beginning of the game. It's not been this close. It's 31-27, awaiting the extra point. The kick is long enough, and it is good. 31-28, Russellville still leads, but Siloam Springs growing closer, getting closer to Russellville. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
What do you bet that Tracy Daniels doesn't get a chance to return this one?
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think they'll kick it to him?
After 59 yards on that previous return, they're going to look and spot him and kick it the other direction. 78 yards in 4 plays. That was the drive for Siloam Springs. Hunter Talley, a 6-yard touchdown run. The whole drive took 1:22 seconds. And after the extra point, Russellville's lead is down to 3. Russellville turned the ball over on downs. They are going to kick it to him. Tracy's going to catch this one at the 14-yard line. He's across the 25, cuts back, and almost a replay, but this time he's caught from behind at the 40-yard line. Well, who's the special teams guy over there? I mean, why are they kicking it at him? Tracy, 26 yards on that return. First down and 10 for the Cyclones at the 40-yard line.
If he'd have got past those 2 tacklers, we would have seen another foot race.
Yep.
Down the left sideline.
I get you excited for what you're going to see the next 3 years. And he's not the only player on that junior high team. There's a lot of good football players on that team. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Russellville at their own 40-yard line, leading by a field goal here. 9:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Whitford rolling to his right, being chased, looking, throwing, complete to Brady Burnett. Tries to spin out of a tackle at the 45, but can't. But a good 5-yard pickup.
Tell you what, you'll take that play all night long. Move down the field.
Especially on first down. We'll take 5 yards on first down. 2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the right. Screen pass complete to Brady Burnett. Breaks a tackle at the 43. He's got the first down on the right sidelines and slung out of bounds at the 43 of Siloam Springs.
That was all Brady breaking that tackle and gaining enough yards for the first down.
Yeah, pickup of 12 yards on the play. Russellville has it 1st and 10 at the Panther 43-yard line. Same formation. Whitford throwing is complete to Hogue. He stops on a dime at the 26. He's down the sideline, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Russellville. Gabe Hogue stopped, and whoop, there goes the defender, and he sprinted towards the end zone. A 43-yard touchdown pass from Whitford to Hogue.
Boy, you talk about stopping on a dime to let that defender go by.
8:58 left to play here in the third quarter, and Russellville back up by 9. The extra point is going to be blocked. into the end zone, so dead ball, so the extra point blocked. Russell's lead is 9, 37-28. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Welcome back. The Cyclones go 60 yards in just 3 plays. Braden Whitford hits Gabe Hogue for a 43-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was blocked. 47 seconds on the drive. Russellville back up 2 scores, but this time just 9 after the blocked extra point. 8:58 left to play here in the third quarter. I should have taken the over. I don't know what it was set at, but I should have taken it. We're at the 65 total points, and we're not even halfway through the third quarter. Bonilla going to kick off for the Cyclones this time from the right hash mark. He kicks it over the head of Susie, and he goes into the end zone for the touchback. We'll take that. Make him go 80 each time. I'm fine with that.
That's a good kickoff. That wasn't high. That's just another line drive over the heads.
Hunter Talley, who just led a touchdown drive for the Panthers, and comes in after spending some time with his either head coach or offensive coordinator. He runs into the huddle. 2 receivers are already set up to the right. Russellville leading at 37-28. Talley with the running back. Fazima to his left. Play action pass. He's going to throw it for Susie, and he overshot him quite a bit. Running step for step was Finley Golden, but the throw was well overthrown.
A lot of pressure put on that quarterback by Shane Booker.
Second down and 10 for Siloam. Give this one to Fazima, and he breaks free at the 25. It's going to be a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. Nobody's going to catch him. The 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Goodness gracious. 80 yards for Palvison Fazima.
And they went right up the middle, a little bit to the right side of that line, but just straight up the middle, broke a couple of contacts, some arm tackles, and then is off to the races.
It's a 3-point lead for Russellville after the touchdown, but we're awaiting the extra point. 80 yards on the run by Fazima. That'll be easy to calculate. 80 yards, 2 plays. Ronald Mancia on to try the extra point, and this one's good. Our score is now 37-35. Cyclones lead it. 8:42 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank, and we love tailgates, pep rallies, and Friday night lights. The new school year is here, and nothing brings a community together like football. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Now let's go play some football. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. 80 yards, 2 plays for Siloam Springs. The extra point good. The drive was 16 seconds. That was it. Fazima an 80-yard touchdown run. And Russell's lead is down to 2 now. Remember when it was 28-7? We were having a good time. We're not going to have any fingernails left by the time this game's over. Plenty of time left, too. 8:42 left to play in the third quarter. And see it taking a long run up on this one. It's going to be a squib kick. That's going to be fielded at the 26-yard line. I think this is Carson Smith. He's across the 35-40. He takes on a lick and delivers the lick, really, and he's out of bounds at the 43.
Yeah, he knocked a would-be tackler back about 5 yards. That's a good run by Smith.
I know fans probably hear this all the time, but good grief, I believe it. That's a good kid. Carson's a good kid. There's a lot of good kids on this team. And like Carson a lot. Never seen him that mean before. That was a big lick on the 17-yard return by Carson that he dished out. Russell will have the ball at their own 43-yard line, leading by 2. 8:26 left to play, third quarter. Russell, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Whitford out of the shotgun, and Latrell Thomas, the running back, to his right. He's going to turn and give it to Latrell on the counter play. Started left, cuts back right, stiff arms a man at the 50. He's at the 45-40, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Good smart run by Thomas. Nothing up the middle, and that's where that play intended to go. Then he broke to the right, to the outside, and picked up all the yards there.
I don't know if that was an intended counter play when he went left and cut back right, but 22 yards on the pickup. Russell going quickly, has it 1st and 10 at the 35 of Siloam. Thomas going to get this one. He'll go straight up the gut for a yard, and that'll be it. Russell looking at 2nd down and 9 from the 34-yard line of the Panthers. Cyclones leading by 2 with 8:13 left to play here in just the third quarter. Whitford out of the shotgun. Looking left, throwing on the slant, and it's in and out of the hands of Brady Burnett. He was thinking about what he's going to do with it right when he caught it. He saw Ledecker coming up. I don't think he was worried about him. I think he's getting ready to stop and cut back to the left. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Cyclones.
He was on the left, little slant to the right, and he was wide open in the middle.
Russell's had some open stuff there in that middle of their zone. Play action. Whitford rolling to his right, throwing, and it's going to be complete to Gavin Graham. He's inbounds and then pushed out near the 20, and that's enough for the Cyclone first down.
Our receivers have been open tonight.
Yeah. Unofficially, 8 catches for Gavin Graham. Here's a stop and go, almost like the counter play that we saw earlier in this drive to Thomas, and he'll be tripped up at the 16-yard line to pick up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 at the 16. Russell going quickly here. Latrell Thomas, almost the same play, and he'll lean forward to the 14, a pickup of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 4. 7:21 left to play here in the third quarter. Russell leading 37-35. And now, stoppage of play and a timeout. Siloam, you usually want to save your timeouts, especially second half, and especially when you're behind. But Siloam calling a timeout here. So we'll take it with them. Cyclones with a 2-point lead. 7:13 left to play third quarter. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back. Siloam Springs taking a timeout. Russell looking at 3rd down and 4. Siloam obviously didn't either like the look of Russell's play, or maybe they had to switch personnel. 7:13 left to play third quarter. They just burned a timeout midway through the third quarter. Russell looking at 3rd and 4. Here's a pass complete to the near side. Gavin Graham stops, breaks a tackle. He's inside the 10. He's got the first down, and he's tackled at about the 6-yard line.
Smart run by Graham. What he was doing was waiting for his blockers to get out there and block some of those linebackers. Got a player hurt for Siloam.
Yeah, the Siloam Springs Panther is down. Russell has the first down. They'll have it 1st and goal. We'll take a 30-second break. Russell leading by 2 with 7:06 left to play here in the third quarter. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country, KCJC.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
Welcome back. Russellville on 1st and goal from the 6. Here's Thomas, and he's hit hard at the 5-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and goal. He paid for that 1 yard. Russellville leading by 2. Clock rolling. 6:45 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. And we've seen Whitford go under center in close yardage situation. He's going here on 2nd go from the 5. He's going to turn and hand the ball off to Thomas, bouncing it out right side. He's to the 2 and gets to the 1-yard line. Pick up a 4 for Thomas.
Again, a smart move by Thomas, not going up the middle, but taking it to the outside, and that's where the yardage was at.
3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Again, under center. Again, Thomas, the tailback. We've seen Whitford go for the quarterback sneak, and he's going to go this way. Same thing, right side, touchdown. That's a 3rd rushing touchdown for Braden Whitford tonight.
And who did he go behind? Dalton Hallmark. He opened up the way for him.
43-35, Cyclones back up by 8. They're going to try the extra point here. Bonilla on to kick it. It's definitely long enough, and it's through. Cyclones lead by 9, 44-35. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Russellville 44, Siloam Springs 35.
Are you having trouble deciding which Medicare plan will meet your needs? Is your mailbox full of mail from multiple insurance companies regarding different Medicare plans? Hi, I'm Mike Giroux. Finding the right Medicare plan doesn't have to be frustrating and confusing. Help is just a phone call away. Call Giroux & Associates at 479-857-2810 for an appointment and let us help you find a plan to meet your needs. We represent multiple insurance carriers and we will help you find a plan that is right for you. Call Giroux & Associates today at 479-857-2810 to schedule an appointment.
Cyclones go 57 yards in 10 plays, 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Whitford a 1-yard touchdown run. And Cyclones lead it by 9. 44-35, our score. Bonilla, who's handled all the kicking duties, place kicking and kickoff duties tonight. Only had 1 miss, but that was a block, to be fair. He'll kick this one from the right hash mark over to the left. It's a live ball, and it rolls out of bounds. Rolls out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So Siloam sure is going to keep it. They don't want it there. They're going to take it at the 35.
You know, if that ball had stayed in bounds, there wasn't any Cyclone players, that many around that ball. Russellville had a chance.
You mean Siloam players?
I mean Siloam players.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, way out here to the left. Finley Golden on him. Hunter Talley is going to give it to Fazima, who had that 80-yard run last time. This time he gets 1. And before he's pushed back, trailer in there, pushing him backwards.
Stopped immediately by Travion Trailer.
A pickup of 1, though. 1.5, really? Well, almost 2. 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. Clock rolling, 5:40 left to play, 3rd quarter. Russellville lead is 9. 2 receivers make it 3 to the left as they motion Fazima out of the backfield. They're going to throw over here, and it's complete at the 45 of Russellville, the 40. Can't stiff arm a man to take him out of bounds. But down inside the 30 is Gavin Henson, who's been a big play receiver for Siloam all night.
That's Wilbur's made the stop, number 19. Yeah, he tried to stiff arm Brent, but he wouldn't
33 yards on the pickup, first and 10 for Siloam. Talley going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it himself. He's inside the 30, gets to about the 26 before he's taken down. Sorry about that.
No problem.
4 yards on the pickup for Talley. Hips on the stop. 5:04 left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville's lead is 44-35. 9-point lead. Russellville's led the entire way. 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. Least amount they've led by is 2. Here's Fazima breaking a tackle at the 25. He's got the first down inside the 20 to the 18.
Again, number 43, Ty Hipson on the stop.
Yeah, but an 8-yard pickup for Fazima, and he's got the first down for Siloam Springs, and they're going quickly. They're huddling up, but they're going fast. Play clock just at 27 as they're lining up right now. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Talley looking left. He's getting a little happy feet, going to roll to his right, motioning for the corner of the end zone. Is going to be hit as he throws and throws it out of bounds. He was trying to get his receiver to go to the end zone. The receiver actually went more inside, which is away from where Talley was running, so he just threw that one away. It'll bring up second down and 10 from the 18-yard line of Russellville. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 4:26 left to play third quarter. Russellville's lead is 9. They've stopped the clock. They're trying to reset the play clock. They do the 25. They got that going. Hunter Talley, number 14, for Siloam Springs. Fazima, the running back, and it'll be Fazima straight up the middle, and he's going to be stacked up after a couple-yard gain at the 16-yard line.
I think the whole Russellville defense was in on that stop.
Well, their last touchdown drive, Fazima went 80 yards. And 75 of it, he was just outrunning everybody. Russellville knows about him right now. They're keying on him. 3rd down and 8. Might see Talley throw the ball here. They haven't rolled him out all that much. See if they do that here. 3:45 left to play third quarter. Clock is rolling. Russellville's lead is 9. Talley, he's going to give it to Fazima. He's at the 15. Breaks a tackle there inside the 10. Good grief. I thought it was definitely going to be a passing play, but they run the football and they get the first down at the 7. First down and goal for Siloam Springs. Ball on the right hash mark at the Russellville 7-yard line. Clock has stopped. 3:34. Now they start it. Man goes in motion, stops. Talley's going to keep it. Running left side. He's at the 5 and dives forward. Did he get in? He did. Official on this near side says touchdown, and he's pumped up after the 7-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he got hit. He just stretched out, and that's what he got the ball in the end zone, broke the plane. And
well, Siloam not going away. They've cut the lead to 3 once again. The closest they've been is 2 at 37-35. Right now they're trying to do that again and make it 44-42. Mancia on to try the extra point, and it's good. 44-42 our score with 3:21 left to play in the third quarter, folks. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our number 1 priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions, and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs. Our care team is screened daily, so don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
Welcome back. Well, let's see here. I'm looking at the time. John, it's almost 9 o'clock. I remember some games we had that went to 10 o'clock. I'm not saying we're going to do that, but good grief. We've got 3 minutes, 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter. We're nearing 9 o'clock. We may bleed into the scoreboard show there. 65-yard drive and 8 plays for Hunter Talley and the Siloam Spring Panthers. Talley, a 7-yard touchdown run after the extra point. It's a 2-point lead for the Cyclones at 44-42. They're going to kick it towards Tracy Daniels again. He's going to field it at the 24-yard line. He breaks the tackle at the 30, gets to the 35-yard line. 11-yard return. And I'm surprised they keep kicking it towards that guy. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not going to tell him not to, but I'm surprised. He had a 59-yard kickoff return, and they've kicked it to him 2 more times. Russell has the ball at their own 35. I'm not going to say everything's a must score, but we've had so many. There's 86 points in this game, and we're not even to the end of the third quarter yet. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Whitford with Thomas to his left. Looking right, he's going to throw on the slant, and it's incomplete. Tried to go to Brady Burnett through his hands. He was hit about the time the ball got there.
Yeah, Brady went from the right to the left, started across the middle. He draws a crowd now when he gets in that middle.
We've had a little situation with our stats early on. We've been doing the best job we can keeping up, but we might not have them by the time we go off the air, but we will post them on our Facebook page at Cyclone Booth Facebook page. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the give to Thomas, and he's going to be cut down at the 35. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of Cyclone football. If you're watching us on Cyclone Booth on YouTube page, we ask that you hit the subscribe button, because keeping those subscriptions up is what's bringing to you the sports live here. And we're going to do this during basketball season too, and we can do that as long as we have enough subscribers. Bring it to you free here. It's part of EAB Sports. On 3rd down and 10, Braden Whitford rolling to his right, throwing, and is going to be incomplete. Good play by Susie, because if he doesn't knock that ball down, Brady Burnett's still running.
It was a good defensive play. Burnett had got in behind them, and he just reached out and knocked the ball down before it got to Brady.
A 3 and out. Russell hadn't had this in a while in this game. They're going to have to punt the football away at 4th and 10, and Siloam, this could be their first chance to take the lead since their very first possession. It was 0-0. They haven't been able to take the lead since. Hallmark's kick is away, and it's going to be fielded at 33-yard line and wrapped up immediately. Ledecker caught it, and of course, if he doesn't catch it, that's going to be a big Russell roll because of the angle it was coming in. He's hit at the 33 and brought down.
Yeah, Elijah Clark, number 21, was right there to keep him from going anyplace.
32-yard punt. They do give him a yard on the return. I don't see how in the world he made that, but they give him the 34-yard line. 2:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones lead is 2. Siloam Springs, though, with the ball at their own 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Turns. He's going to hand it off and straight up the gut inside or past the 40 to the 41-yard line is number 11, Zachary Gunnerman.
Stopped by number 64, Dalton Hallmark.
2nd down and 3 as the Panthers pick up 7 yards on 1st down. Makes play calling a lot easier. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left to play. Third quarter, Russell's lead is 2. And Talley motioning over to the far side. He's checking with the coach. Play clock just down to 19. Plenty of time for them. Little counter play. Gunnerman. And he's going to be stopped shy of the 1st down by about 1.5 yards. Nice tackle there by Trey Potters. Had a pretty good game tonight, including an interception on the 2nd drive of the game for Siloam Springs, setting up Russell at the 4-yard line at the time. 3rd down and 2 for Siloam Springs at their own 42-yard line. 1:30 left to play. They're going to go quickly here. Talley's going to keep it, and he's got the 1st down. Jumps forward to the 45-yard line.
Ty Hips was there to hit him up around the ankles, but not before he got the 1st down.
Yeah, I don't know if Russell was really ready for that. That was a quick snap. They've hurried up, but they've only done the quick snap a couple times. One time, they got the whistle for a penalty for jumping. They got the 1st and 10 at their own 45. Talley back to pass, throwing on the post pattern incomplete, out of the reach of Gavin Henson. Russell had pretty good coverage on him. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for Siloam Springs at their own 45.
Yeah, Carson Smith, number 23, really had the pressure on the quarterback. He had to get rid of it a little quicker than what he wanted to.
They huddle without the receivers. The receivers sort of stay outside the entire time, and they're looking at the signals too. 2nd down and 10. Talley hard count. He's going to pull it, keep it himself, and he's ridden down after a yard pickup. I think that was Christian McMullen who Kind of snatched him from behind.
Yeah, he didn't go for the fake. McMullen wrapped him up and rode him to the ground.
3rd down and 9. We're in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hard count, Talley back to pass. Looking left, he's going to be hit by McMullen in the backfield and brought down at the 42. Perfect time for a quarterback sack on 3rd and 9. Because, if they get some positive yards there, they may be going for it. But Christian McMullen with the sack, and it brings up 4th and 12. So the defense called upon here with Siloam Springs had the ball and a chance to take the lead, and Russell's defense stops them. Ledeker will punt this one away. We have a flag in the backfield right behind the punter. It's going to hit, and Russell gets away from it, and it's going to roll inside the Cyclone 20 to the 17-yard line, but we're going to have to wait and see on this. It's a 40-yard punt. It's a legal shift against Siloam Springs, and they're checking with Coach Weaver. Do you want him to kick again? He looked over and said, okay, where's the ball downed at? And they downed it at the 18. And that's a 39-yard punt. Do you want to start your own 18? You want to move them back, kick it again? I say kick it again.
Yeah, move them back.
You don't want to start from inside the 20 if you don't have to. And, he says, all right, kick this one again. So a legal shift is coming against Siloam Springs. That'll move them back 5 yards. They'll have to kick it from their own 38.
And we'll replay 4th down. 4th down and 17.
And let's see. Well, Russell might be coming after this one. Oh, no. They have a lot of people on that line. Christian Ledeker is the punter. He does get this one away. It's a wobbly kick. It's going to hit at the 36 and 31. Smart decision there because it started to take a bounce back towards Siloam's line of scrimmage there. They down there at the 31. So that one worked out perfectly.
Yeah, gained about 13 yards on that.
And we've actually come to the end of the 3rd quarter. I don't know if the officials realize it. Yeah, they do. The teams don't. So we'll take a quick break. Cyclones lead at 44-42 after 3 quarters of play. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Everyone faces it eventually. Mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa. At some point, there comes a time when our older loved ones need help to take care of themselves. As a child or grandchild, this decision on how to handle it and who to trust can be painful. But it's okay. Here's a name you can trust. Trinity Home Health. You'll find a genuine partner with in-home care that you can trust will treat your family member like family. Find them on Facebook at Trinity Home Health River Valley or call 662-4040. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Thank you, John. Back to action here. Starting the 4th quarter, Russellville leads at 44-42. The Cyclones have it at their own 31-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Whitford. Looking left, throwing on the slant, complete to Brady Burnett. He's across the 40, gets to the 45-yard line, a 1st down for the Cyclones. I'm not used to saying this. I want to say something. This is for a playoff, something that we don't know. Russellville could be playing for a 7 seed if they win. They give him the 44-yard line, 13 yards on the pickup. Whitford, again, same play. It's tipped down, though, before it got to Brady Burnett. Linebacker there, number 28, Tyler Johnson, knocking it down.
Yeah, it was the same play, looked like.
2nd down and 10 for the Cyclones. They lead by 2. We've started the final quarter of play. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Thomas, the running back. He's going to get the call on sweep, started left, started back right, nothing there, and he somehow breaks a tackle, and he's going to get positive yards out of this. I thought it was about to be blown dead. He ends up picking up 2 yards to the 46. Good job, Thomas, not quitting. 3rd down and 8 coming for the Cyclones. Unofficially has 85 yards on the ground, 16 carries. We're missing a little portion of the 1st quarter, though. We'll get that updated before the night's over and posted on our Facebook page. 3rd down and 8. Whitford throwing right side, complete to Stokes. He's got the 1st down and riding him down at the 35 to the 30. They almost brought him down by the horse collar, but he would not go down. Gets to the 30-yard line of Siloam Springs.
Again, going to the right and breaking across the middle to the left.
24 yards on the pickup. Russell going quickly. And now we have flags. Well, I think Russell wasn't set. Or no, is it illegal substitution? Is that what it is? No, it's false start. Well, that's good to see Stokes. He had a touchdown reception negated because of a penalty. Good to see him get that big catch of 24 yards. Russell looking at 1st and 15 after the 5-yard penalty. Cyclones lead at 44-42. 11:05 left to play in the ball game. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Whitford rolling right, looking. He's going to throw on the run. Got a man on the far sides, complete at the 25 to the 23-yard line. I can't tell. Is that Elijah Clark on that far side?
That is, number 21. Elijah Clark.
Elijah had his first touchdown last week at Mountain Home, the only touchdown that we scored. And 2nd down and 3 after the 12-yard pickup. Ball on the right hash mark. Whitford back to pass. Nothing there. He's creating some space, makes some time, throwing, and inside the 5, complete. 1st down for Russellville. Is that Burnett?
Brady Burnett.
I cannot see down there.
He is so good working the middle against any defense.
He's got the 1st down, and they're going to put him down at the 4-yard line. 19-yard pickup. And Thomas going to run the sweep. He's going to be hit, but spins forward to the 3, maybe to the 2. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Cyclones. I can give him the 3-yard line, so a pickup of 1 on the play. And Whitford going under center. He's quarterback snuck it twice from this. Also had a tall sweep. We'll see. He's going to throw for the corner of the end zone. Is incomplete. Boy, they caught Siloam's Marines off guard, and I think Graham's a little upset with himself. They just couldn't make the connection on that far side. Russell's looking at 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Yeah, they were looking for a quarterback right up the middle. Is what they were looking for.
9:42 left to play here in the ball game. Russell's lead is 2. Whitford under center. He's going to keep it on the quarterback sneak, and I don't think he got anything. They might give him 4 progress, maybe to the 2, but they drug him backwards. And now decision time for Coach Weaver. You're up by 2. This is 1 yard closer than an extra point. And Russellville looks like they're going to go for it. I'm sorry, no, they look like they're going to kick the field goal here. And this will put Russellville up by 5 if Russellville kicks the field goal here. There's always a chance Russellville could fake it. And the kick is long enough, and it squeaks in there. Just inside the left upright. A 19-yard field goal by Bonilla, and Russellville extends their lead to 5. 47-42 with 9:06 left. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Thanks for listening to this EAB station for your football. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors like Tyson Foods. Today's Cyclone Live is exclusively sponsored by Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson. Whether you're listening in your car, online, or on your phone, no matter how you hear the broadcast, we're proud to be your home for the best in live football. And the next time you're at the store, remember our partners at Tyson Foods. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
KCJC is your home for Cyclone sports all season long. EAB Sports on our YouTube Cyclone booth page, also on our Facebook page. We'll keep you up to date on junior high and high school football this year. I also got basketball season coming. On that scoring summary, Russellville goes 67 yards in 10 plays, 2 minutes and 54 seconds, a 19-yard field goal made by Alex Bonilla. Russellville leads at 47-42. Bonilla's kickoff is going to be fielded at the 11-yard line across the 20, 25, and that's it. Thomas sees to that. He's going to hog time down and slinging down Ledecker at the 25-yard line.
Well, anytime you get that close, you don't want to not walk away with points, not in a game like this, such a high-scoring game. So that was a smart thing to do, is go ahead and take the field goal and get some points back on the board.
Yeah, Russellville had it 4th and goal from the 2, kick the field goal. Cyclones lead it by 5. 8:56 left to play here in the ball game. Just the third drive Siloam has had where they could take a lead. They're going to give this one to Fazima, and he's weaving his way to the 30, across the 30 to the 32. 7-yard pickup.
Well, give credit where credit's due. He did a good job following his blocks to the right side of that offensive line.
7 yards on first down for the Panthers. Jacob Narveson on the stop. Mainly an offensive lineman. How about that? Kind of what he's known for. They send their fullback in motion, and Fazima's going to keep it left side this time, and he's got the first down, stumbling forward to the 41. Pickup of 9 yards on the play for Fazima. He's closing in on 150 yards rushing. 8:13 left to play in the ball game. Russell's lead is 5. Talley going to keep it himself after faking the sweep, and he takes on a would-be tackle at the 45. Breaks that tackle, get to the 46. A 5-yard pickup by Talley.
Trey Potter, number 16, stopped him.
Yeah, Trey's had a heck of a game. He's got an interception and a lot of tackles. It's odd to say this defense has played really well, but they have. I know they've given up 42 points, but realize they've got 2 interceptions that have set up 10 points for the offense. They made some stops when they've had to. Here's Fazima running right. He runs into a pile, and I lost him, but he's brought down at the 49-yard line. You almost have to tackle his blockers because he's so small. He's just hiding in there. Pickup of 2 yards on the play. 3rd down and 3, and we have a Cyclone that's slow to get up. In fact, he's kind of on his knee, and when we're going to have a stoppage of play, that's Shane Booker. He does get up, but he was I don't know if he's holding his stomach or his hand or his wrist. And they do have an injury timeout, but he's standing up there. But if they stop the clock, usually they have to come out, and that's what they're going to do. They say, you got to come out or we got to use a timeout. And Russell doesn't want to use any of their timeouts right now, so Booker's going to come to the sideline. And in for him will be Jake Harrington. 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. It's quarterback keeper, Talley, and he's got the first down leaning forward, but we have 2 penalty flags, and a third one just now coming in as 2 near the tackle, and the third one, late one, might be some extracurricular activity. I don't think these are the same foul because that third one came in a few yards away from the first 2, and so they're going to have to sort this out. Talley had the first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. And then we have, hopefully, nothing against Russellville because that would definitely give them a first down because I think that last flag was after the whistle. Well, somebody's coach is going to be upset on that one. We're waiting for the signal for the white hat. We're going to wait and see. A hold against Siloam Springs. It'll be a spot foul, but it'll still say 3rd down, but it'll be a little bit longer. Ends up being about an 8-yard penalty when this is all said and done. And then a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Russellville.
Now they're bringing it back.
Yep.
Against the Cyclones, and will then be enforced 15 yards.
So 7-yard penalty against Siloam Springs and a 15-yard penalty against the Cyclones for the unsportsmanlike conduct. 7-yard penalty because it's 10 yards from the spot. It would have been 3rd down and 10, but this gives them a first down in Cyclone territory. At the 44-yard line of Russellville, 1st and 10, 7:09 left to play in the ballgame. Russellville's lead is 5, 47-42. Hunter Talley, number 14, low snap. He'll turn and give it to Fazima and check that this is Gunneman, and he's at the 40 at the 38-yard line. Zachary Gunneman. A pickup of 6 yards on first down. He's got 26 yards on 8 carries.
Again, Gunnerman was just picking his way through, just picking up his blocks, running in right behind him.
On 2nd down, Talley going to keep it himself, and he's going to be stopped about a yard short of the first down, right around the 35-yard line.
Ty Hips was the one had him out of the ankles, and that's why he came up short. He just couldn't lean forward and go anywhere.
You know, last year, Russellville trailed this game by 18, cut it to 2, and then Siloam ran off the final 5:43, which you don't see too often. Russellville lost that game 31-29. Russellville's now lead by 7. They led by as many as 21. Siloam trying to get back into it. Talley going to keep it himself. He's got the first down, a lot more. He's inside the 30 to the 25. A 10-yard pickup for Hunter Talley to convert the third down and 1. 6:04 left. Russell lead by 5, but then you start thinking, okay, wait a minute. If they score here, we're going to leave ourselves some time. Of course, Russell has 3 timeouts right now. That time's not an issue, but just sort of watching the clock. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. Clock is rolling. Russell leads at 47-42. Talley on the counter play. He's going to give, and it's going to be stopped. It's going to be a flag flies as this is going to be a false start against Siloam Springs. We've had a lot of false starts, a lot of ineligible man downfield. It'll be 1st and 15 for Siloam. 10 penalties, 73 yards. Again, if you want to see our stats, just look at our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth, at the end of the game. Give us about an hour or so because we got to update some things and save them, but we'll have those posted for you. 1st and 15 for Siloam Springs at the Cyclone 30-yard line. 5:40 left to play in the ball game. Russell's lead is 5. Fazima is going to keep it on the sweep. No, Talley pulls it back. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. Throw was out of bounds. He was intended before Gavin Henson. It'll be 2nd down and 15. That stops the clock with 5:30 left. 2nd and 15 at the 30.
Had good coverage on their receiver. But
yeah, Tolan there.
Tolan did a good job staying with him.
Booker is back in the game. I think he only missed the one play. Talley out of the shotgun. Ball on the turf, and he goes to pick it up, and he puts his knee down when he does it, so it's a loss of yardage. Talley put his right knee down when he picked it up. He loses 4 yards on the play, so it's 3rd down and 19. Remember, they had a false start on 1st and 10, and now losing 4 yards on the bad snap. 3rd and 19, and now Russell's thinking, okay, if they're gonna go for it on 4th down, they may just try to get half the yards here. If they're not going to go for it, which I figure they will, they may take a shot at the end zone. Clock is rolling, under 5 minutes to play. And Siloam may be thinking now, hey, this may be our last drive, so they probably have 2 downs to pick up these 19 yards. Talley and going to roll to his left, throwing far side, complete, wide open at the 20, taken down at the 19-yard line. It's Henson. That's not enough for the 1st down, but it's a big chunk of yardage. Of 15 yards is bring up 4th down and 4.
Caleb Gray, 27, brought him down.
All right, Caleb. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Clock is rolling. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it. They do have 2 timeouts left. Remember, they wasted 1 in the 3rd quarter. Play clock down to 17. I don't think they want to use one here, but the play clock down to 14 as they're running back in the huddle now. 4th down and 4. They need the 15-yard line of Russell for a 1st down. Fazima's the running back there with Talley. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They're going to have to call timeout. No, it's snapped. Looking left. Talley. He's going to heave it for the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Caleb Gray on the coverage. And Caleb Gray's one offensive pass interference. Neither one is going to be happy about it. No flags. But, yeah, Caleb Gray saying that should have been offensive pass interference on Susie, who's already been flagged once tonight on that. But Russell's defense has held.
Plus, I think the receiver had went out of bounds and was trying to come back in to catch the ball, so it wouldn't have been a legal catch anyway.
3:57 left to go in the game. Russellville has the football now, leading by 5. Siloam with 2 timeouts. Russellville, their forte is not really running the football, even though they have like 3 touchdowns on the ground tonight. But they'll probably run here just to get the clock moving. And they're going to hand it off to Thomas, and Russellville might have gotten back the line of scrimmage. Not sure. He was hit quickly.
Yeah, they're saying he lost a half a yard.
Well, we're going to call it to 19. It's 2nd down and 10. That does get the clock moving, and Siloam Springs not going to spend a timeout here. See, that's the thing. You can't be thinking about running the clock out right now. You got to be thinking about 1st downs, but Russell did want to get the clock moving there. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. On 2nd down and 10, Whitford milking this clock down, play clock down to 9 seconds. Looking left, He's going to throw deep downfield for Stokes. It's going to be incomplete. Ball was just a little bit behind Stokes. On the coverage was Fazima, and that's a definite height advantage for Russellville, but just couldn't cash in, and brings up 3rd down and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Unfortunately, the clock has stopped at 3:11 on that incompleted pass.
3rd down and 10. 3:11 left. 3 receivers to the left. Whitford going to throw a screen pass to Thomason. He dropped it. Incomplete. I don't think he would have gotten the 29. He had some space, but I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down. And so Russellville going to have to punt the football away with 3:07 left. Siloam did not have to use any timeouts there.
I think Thomas was looking upfield about the time the ball hit his hands. He was wide open.
Yeah, he was open. I don't think he would have made the 1st down, though. So he was about 14 yards away from it. Hallmark going to punt this one away. It's a low line drive. Siloam's going to let it hit. That's a mistake. It's going to take a big Russellville roll inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. 45-yard punt with no return. They ran away from it. They didn't want any part of it. And fantastic punt there by Ben Hallmark. 2:55 left to play here in the ball game, and the Cyclones lead it 47-42. That was explosive 2.5, almost 3 quarters, and only 3 points scored here in the 4th. Siloam Springs with the ball at their own 45-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash mark. Tally back to pass. Throwing left side and incomplete. We have a flag flies in the backfield. The flag is probably a good 20 yards away from the play. The back judge threw it, and it was over on the other, closer to the other hash mark, away from that pass play. And we'll have to wait and see.
Saying no flag? No, he's not.
Oh, they're going to wave
flag.
it off. Yep. They are going to wave it off. Okay, so at the 45-yard line, 2nd and 10. Clock stopped, 2:49 left.
Okay, right here's where we tighten up our defense right now.
I said 45. I'm at 35-yard line. Sorry about that. 2nd and 10. Tally's going to keep it himself on the quarterback draw. He breaks free at the 50-yard line, tripped up there by Ty Hips. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. They're going to say his knee hit at the 48 of Russellville. And, boy, if Ty Hips doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
Yeah, and it was with one ankle tackle.
Yeah, 16 yards on the pickup for Tally. Clock rolling, 2:35 left. Russellville's lead is 5. Tally's going to turn and hand this one off to Gunneman, and he's at the 45-yard line and spun down.
Salazar, number 20, brought him down.
Pickup of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Siloam taking their time, but as the clock's rolling, it's at 2:11 now. All it takes is one big play, but Russell's fine with this for now. Tally back to pass, looking left, throwing, and it's going to be incomplete. Well, he had Henson breaking open, but not wide open enough to thread the needle there. That stops the clock with 2:02 left.
Number 19, Wilbers, was back there defending that. Did a good job.
Clock stopped, 2:02 left. Siloam with 2 timeouts. Russellville with all 3, but Cyclones lead 47-42. And now we have flags fly on this one.
Illegal procedure, I think.
I believe so.
Illegal procedure. Against the pass, 5-yard penalty.
And it'll bring up 13 yards, 3rd and 13. As they move it back to the Siloam Springs 49-yard line.
3rd down and 13.
Well, 3rd down 13 for Siloam. Tally, play action, rolling to his left, looking. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be tipped and incomplete. There were 2 receivers in the area. It was tipped by Lashley, but I think he was going to Henson on that far side. I don't know who he's throwing it to. Well, it's 4th and 13 for Siloam Springs. 1:54 left on the clock, but that doesn't matter. What matters is if Russellville can stop them here, they'll take over on downs. Siloam needs the 38-yard line for a first down. Cyclone fans coming alive here. Tally, back to pass. 3-man rush. He's going to spin away from pressure. He's going to heave it downfield. It's going to be tipped and incomplete. And a flag comes in against Russellville.
Oh, my. He was going for the ball. Come on.
Booker was in there. It was not going to be enough for the first down. But this is going to be pass interference. Yeah, it looked like he was fighting for the ball. But, of course, we're homers. We're supposed to be. But
no.
That's a tough one because it's not automatic first down, but is it 15 yards? It's going to be it's going to be 15 yards, so it gives them a first down. It's not automatic first down, but it does give them the first down.
I don't understand that. Booker was going for the ball.
Yeah. Well, and even if Booker lets him catch it, he had a jump to catch it. There was no way he was going to make the first down because he had to dive to catch the football. So Siloam Springs with new life. Hunter Tally going to keep it, and he'll gain a yard to the 35.
I don't understand that call at all.
Let's reset the situation here. They've got it 2nd down and 9 at the 35-yard line of Russellville. Cyclones lead it by 5. 1:34 left to go in the game, and the clock's rolling. Siloam huddling up. They're taking some time on this. 1:26, 1:25. And they break the huddle with 1:23. Russellville's lead is 5. 2nd down and 9. Tally out of the shotgun, low snap. He's going to give it off to Vizima, running the sweep left side. He's at the 35. The 30 breaks a tackle there, and he's going to be hit and pushed out of bounds inside the 20 to the 19. That'll stop the clock with 1:08 left, and it gives them a first down inside the red zone. Coming into this game, the Cyclones stop the other team 20% of the time when they get into the red zone. We need some of that right now. 1:08 left to go in the ballgame. Russell's lead is 5. 1st and 10 for Siloam from the 19-yard line. Tally going to keep it straight up the middle. He's inside the 15. Still on his feet, churning his legs. He's inside the 10. They're going to have it 1st and goal as he's brought down inside the 10-yard line. And Russellville, well, they're going to have 4 downs to do it. Russellville may use timeouts here to save themselves some time. We'll see.
They do.
Yeah, they're going to use their first one right here.
No, Siloam. Yeah.
Yeah, Russellville
did.
We'll take a quick break. 55 seconds left. Russellville's leads by 5, but Siloam knocking on the door. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
If you love quality pizza, Nonna Bella's Pizzeria at 717 South Arkansas will be your new favorite place. The dough and sauces are made daily with only the freshest and highest quality ingredients. Nonna Bella's has added many new toppings to meet our customers' discerning tastes. For the most original and fresh pizza in Russellville, remember Nonna Bella's Pizzeria. We're currently open for delivery and takeout. Order online at nonnabellas2go.com or call 479-317-1034.
59 seconds. They put 4 more seconds on the clock, which I thought they ran down a little too far. Russellville using their first timeout, so they have 2 more left. 59 seconds left to go in the game. The Cyclones lead by 5, but Siloam Springs has it 1st and goal from the Cyclone 8-yard line. And Russellville using timeouts like if Siloam scores, we need some time left on the clock. So that's why Russellville used a timeout there. Tally, the quarterback, with Vizima to his left, and somebody just jumped. And it's easy to see the right guard for Siloam Springs because he's hammering himself on the helmet with his own hand. He's upset at himself because he's the one that jumped. And that's kind of easy to see who it was. I don't want to call out a kid, but you can see he's frustrated. It's a 5-yard penalty against Siloam, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 13-yard line. No time ran off the clock, still 59 seconds. Tally out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself after the fake handoff, and he's tripped up inside the 10 to the 9-yard line, so almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Is Russellville going to use a timeout here? And yes, they are. Took a little bit to think about it. I thought they'd be a little bit quicker on that. 47 seconds left, and yep, that's what Russell's going to do. They're going to call their defense over and talk about it. We'll take another break. Russell's lead is 5 with 47 seconds left. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Founders Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Founders invite you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Founders can help you with all your athletic needs. Founders Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
47 seconds left to go in the game. The Cyclones lead by 5. Siloam Springs 2nd and goal from the Cyclone 9-yard line. Is Talley going to keep it or give it off to Fazima? He gives this one to Fazima and runs into a crowd. He breaks free at the 5, leans forward. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. The Siloam has just gotten their first lead of the night, and it happens with 41 seconds left in the ball game.
That's still enough time for Russellville. Ty Hips was drug into the end zone. He was holding on. He wasn't going to turn loose.
And Siloam leads it by a point. They're going to go for 2 here. And, boy, it's tough. 41 seconds left as Siloam's first lead of the game. This is eerily like Lake Hamilton game where Russellville pretty much led the whole way, right? Russellville still enough time. They'll still have 1 timeout left and 41 seconds. And we'll see what Siloam tries to do here to try to get the 2-point conversion and go up 3. Talley is just going to be a quarterback draw, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion.
The 2-point conversion is good. The score was 41 seconds.
41 seconds left, and we're going to keep it right here.
Russellville 47.
Well, Russellville had a chance. They ran off a little time, but not near enough, and gave the ball back to Siloam Springs after the punt. Siloam goes 64 yards in 10 plays in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And Fazima, 9-yard touchdown run. Hunter Talley ran for the 2-point conversion, and Siloam has its first lead 50-47. Well, you go back to that previous drive, Russellville took over with 3:57 left on the clock and only gained 19 yards and punted it away. Just didn't run off enough time, maybe.
Well, and I think what hurt Russellville on this last drive was that call.
That pass interference.
Pass interference.
Down, yeah.
That was a bad call.
It was a tough call there. It was 4th and 13 on the pass interference, which gave them a 15-yard penalty on the first down. I'd have to go back and look at it. I was wowed by the fact that if they complete it, it was going to be well shy of the first down. You tell your receiver usually to make sure you get to the sticks and turn around. He was having a dive to make the catch. Tough call against the Cyclone defense. That kept their drive alive. Would have been the end of the game. But now Russell, 41 seconds left and 1 timeout. They're going to kick off. They're going to kick this one high, and Daniel's going to let it go out of bounds. Well, I don't understand that. They kicked it to Daniels, but he did the smart thing. I'll let this go out of bounds, and Russell's going to have the ball at their own 35-yard line. And, think about it. They just need a field goal here. They don't have to score the touchdown. And no time went off the clock. And are they going to make him kick it again?
Yeah.
Instead of kicking it, well,
the Cyclones accept the penalty, 5-yard penalty.
Instead of accepting it at the 35, Russellville's going to move him back 5 yards and have him kick it again. I think they're thinking maybe we can get our kickoff coverage has been fantastic. Our kickoff return has been fantastic. We can get better than 35. No time went off the clock.
Daniels right now is at the 25-yard line.
Yep. Elijah Clark is at the 25. He's on the far side.
Oh, he's taking a run, and this is going to be a low.
Well, they've done this before. Last time he took this much of a run, it was a squib kick. And a squib kick it. It's going to be picked up by Elijah Clark at the 19-yard line. Across the 30, 35, breaks the tackle there at the 40. Still on his feet, fighting for extra yards. He's brought down at the 44. Fumble on the play.
There's a fumble.
Yep, fumble on the play. Siloam Springs says they have it. And they do. Russell returns it to the 44. Siloam Springs recovers at the 44-yard line of Russellville. Russellville can only stop the clock one more time. Play took 10 seconds. Russellville electing to take the penalty and want to get a chance to return the kickoff. Elijah Clark picked up the 19, returned to the 44, fumbled. Did not see who came up with Siloam, but they're going to go with the victory formation. They'll take a knee at the Cyclone 45. Russellville can stop the clock one more time if they want to. But Russellville not using their last time out here. Siloam does not have to snap it again if Russellville doesn't take the knee or doesn't call timeout. Yep, Russellville's going to let the clock run out. Siloam Springs going to win this ball game here. Did not lead until 41 seconds left to go in the game when they took the lead. Fazima touchdown run, made the two-point conversion. They end up winning it. Boy, it's a tough one to take. Russell's had a lot of those tough ones. I mean, Lake Hamilton was a tough one. This is a tough one. The Cyclones lose it by a score of 50-47. We'll take a break, come back with your post-game show. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, your locally owned, family-owned luxury jewelry establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, is having a really wonderful watch sale right now. 50% off all in-stock Citizen watches now until October 1st. That means Rose Gold, Eco Drive, 50% off. Preview some of these amazing Citizen watches by following Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook and Instagram, or shop online at joshuasfinejewelry.com.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you